And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Purple Pill Pod, episode 18, number one show in the world for dating. Please make sure to like, subscribe, go follow the podcast, Instagram, and TikTok. I got tagged below. Please DM me on the Instagram if y'all ever want to come on the show. You know I need more ladies all the time. If y'all are around DFW, hit me up. Um, also, shout out to my producer JR and Donnie tonight. Thank y'all so much for helping out in the background. And we got Cornerstone Events helping with recruiting and everything else that y'all do. I really appreciate y'all. We got a really special show for y'all tonight. We got four beautiful ladies, and then we got awesome guy, and then we got our special guest that's been on the show before. Bro, go ahead and tag yourself and let everybody know where to find you.
Uh, what's up, everybody? Good to see you. Salute to everybody here on the panel. Those who are in the chat, good to see everybody. I am Sirhalespeaks, the one of the only Sirhalespeaks in the building. You guys can find me on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I'm on there, and I'm getting it in.
Nice, man. All right. Well, since we already had one guy introduce stuff, we're going to start with the guys tonight, or we'll go ahead and let you start, man. Let everybody know your name, your age, your education level, what you do for work.
Okay. My name is Lou Alcindor. I'm actually a rapper. I've been rapping 3 years. I've been on tour with many names. People signed with Jay-Z. I've done all this type of stuff, but we're not there yet with the music.
Okay. Well, go ahead and plug your stuff really quick so everybody can find you.
I'm actually all over iTunes, Tidal, Spotify, Amazon Music, anything you can stream music on.
Okay.
Basically.
And what's your name on there?
I'm Lou Alcindor.
Lou Alcindor.
Yeah.
All right. Go find them, guys.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, bro. All right. Now let's go over to the ladies. We're going to start with you on the end, actually. Go ahead and give me your name, your age, your education level, and what do you do for work? And if you want to brag on us, your credit score if you want.
Okay. I'll let you know. My name is Perry.
Talk closer to the mic.
My name is Perry. I'm from Dallas. I am 30. I work in marketing, and what else did you want to know?
Education level.
Oh, I have a bachelor's.
You got your bachelor's?
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Where'd you go to college at, actually?
I went to Howard University.
Howard. Oh, nice.
Name. What did you get your bachelor's in?
Finance.
Finance. Okay. Name, age, education level. What do you do for work?
Okay, so I'm Peaches. I am 31. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. I work for the state as an investigator.
Oh, wow. Scary.
Uh-oh.
And what's your education level? Did you go to college?
Yes, I have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice.
Where'd you go?
UNT.
UNT. Okay.
Oh, me green.
Yeah. Name, age, education level. What do you do for work?
I am Cecily. I'm from Dallas. I am 34 years old. I do have my bachelor's. Graduated from LA Film School.
Nice.
I do music management full-time and hair part-time.
Okay.
Yes.
Hustling. What about you? Your name, age, education level. What do you do for work?
My name is Bradley. I'm 29. I am an esthetician, and I'm also a bartender. And what was the other question?
Age.
I'm 29.
29 and education level.
I didn't go to college. I went to beauty school.
Oh yeah, you didn't need to, but we got a bunch of college girls tonight though. So now we're gonna ask more what I call profile questions. Like if you had a dating app, what things about yourself. Because there's 3.6 billion people on YouTube that could watch this. And if they do, they might slide in the DMs. They might be the perfect guy. They might be the perfect girl. You never know. So let's learn more about y'all. I want to know, how long have you been single, and why is your last relationship end? We're gonna start with the guy, man. We'll start with you, bro.
Caught up with another dude.
What?
Did me wrong.
Mm-mm.
Did me wrong.
That's super dirty, man. Was it a friend? Was it like one of your friends or one of her friends?
No, it wasn't one of my friends.
Was it one of her friends?
They was friends, all right.
I always say this. You can't. Your girl's not allowed to have guy friends, man. I don't believe in that shit.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you just taught me a lesson right there. Thank you, bro. But why? Well, no, I guess you did answer why then. Yeah. But yeah, Sirhale, you can't really answer this, so you're not going to. You're gonna absorb with me and just.
I hope I can answer this one.
Yeah. So for the ladies, we'll start with you on this one. How long have you been single, and why did your last relationship end?
I've been single for about 2 years, and my last relationship ended because of infidelity.
Oh wow, infidelity twice over here. That's
on whose
crazy.
behalf? Your significant other?
Yes, my significant other.
Okay. Shame. This is sad. Okay, well, how long have you been single, and why did your last relationship end?
I've been single almost 3 years and cheating.
Cheating.
Whole bunch of
Wow,
cheating.
infidelity all around the time. Wait, how long did you say that you had been single for again?
2 years.
2 years. 2 years, 3 years. Okay, and then for you, how long have you been single, and why did your last relationship end?
I've been single since December 2020, and it definitely ended because of infidelity.
Wow,
Yeah.
this whole table. This
So
is crazy.
Is it same thing like on the other person's behalf or yours or?
What do you mean when you say that?
Was it the
like,
guy or
that
you?
was cheating?
Oh, it was the guy.
Okay.
Always the
And
guy.
Peaches, how about your
Except for-
situation?
Nah.
Cause definitely her.
yeah, but for you, was yours the same?
No, he was cheating.
He was cheating. No,
So
it's
you
the
said a whole lot of cheating, so that did not
Whole
include
lot.
you yourself though.
He went on tour,
Like
big tour.
like tour as in like I'm gonna go travel around,
whole-
or
the
on
whole
tour as
city,
in like I'm
knocking
gonna,
the whole city
Oh,
down.
okay.
Oh
Alright.
man, what a G! I'm sorry. He must be valuable in some way. That's all I'm saying. Like women don't just give it out to normies. How long have you been single, and why did your last relationship end?
I've been single
Here, talk closer to the mic.
I've been single for about 3 years, and my situation is a little different. Mine ended just because we were just going in different directions. He was a lot older than me, and at the time, I just wanted something different.
Okay. And how old are you again?
I'm 29.
And how long did that happen again?
How long?
How long have you been single? What was the time frame?
About 3 years.
About 3 years. Okay. Now I want to know how long have you been celibate?
Never went that route.
Have you been? Are you celibate right now?
So when you say celibate, do you mean
You haven't had sex, like
at all?
have you been celibate over the last month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months? No. Okay. Are you been? Are you celibate?
No.
No. Are you celibate?
I've been celibate for about 3 months.
Okay. Are you celibate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you already answered.
I
Yeah.
don't even need to know about me.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
gonna get out here and lie.
Yeah. You're not celibate though. You're not celibate, bro.
I would never go that route.
Never, ever, never.
No.
Isn't it for guys, dude? Why would we ever stop?
Yeah.
So now I want to know, or the people want to know, what hobbies do y'all have? Okay. We'll start with you actually this time. What's your biggest hobby? Just the biggest one.
I guess I enjoy reading. Is that can?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Let's do that.
It's a great hobby.
Let's do that one.
Yeah. What about you?
I'd say the same. I like to do a lot of research. So
Okay. What about you?
Music.
Music. Well, I mean your job. What about you?
I like watching like skincare videos.
Here, I'll scoot over so you're able to scoot up more.
Okay. Yeah, I like watching skincare videos. I'm like pimple poppers.
Oh, you like that type of
Yeah.
stuff? That's weird.
Very.
Super weird. I bet when we get to the kink question, that's your kink. I'm just kidding. What hobbies do you have, Sir Hill? Just so everybody can know more about what a married man, what kind of hobbies a married man has.
Same thing. So I play piano. So I play piano. I read and I also write as well. So I do a lot of those things.
Okay. Yeah, that's some good husband material right there, bro. What's your biggest hobby, man?
I would say probably like basketball.
Basketball? You
Like
play
going
like
to
every
hoop or
day or
something.
every other day? Like once a week at least?
Yeah, probably like 3-4 times a week.
Wow. Yeah. Now I want to know, guys. Yeah, let's do this question. I want to know of the seven heavenly virtues, which one do you resonate with the most? Which one of these words I'm about to say do you feel like really clicks with you? Chastity, temperance, charity, diligence, patience, kindness, or humility? I'm going to say it again. Chastity, temperance, charity, diligence, patience, kindness, or humility? Which one of those words resonates with you the most? We'll start with you, bro.
Did you say patience?
Yeah, patience is one of them.
Yeah.
You definitely
I
got
would say
patience.
patience. I would say patience resonates with me the most.
The opposite of wrath, so you're not a very angry person?
No, I'm a man of respect.
That's good.
So if somebody doesn't disrespect me, I won't disrespect them.
Okay.
But if they give it to me, then
Yeah, they're
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
give
it.
it. Put it like this. I'll say, I never want a problem.
Yeah.
But if somebody want a problem, no problem.
Somebody pulls up, it's gonna happen.
We'll say it like that.
yeah, I like that.
What about you, Sir Hill? I want to know what a married man, resonates with the most.
Diligence.
Diligence? Yeah, dude. I gotta say that's one of the biggest ones. We'll start with you now. Which one of those seven do you think you resonate with the most?
Kindness.
Kindness.
Yeah.
Good. I think that's the greatest one for women because a lot of women today aren't kind. I gotta be
Yes,
honest.
they are.
Hey, you might be, but I mean, just
a
not
lot
the
of
ones.
all women are kind.
Okay. All women are awesome.
All women are kind.
That's debatable.
For the 7, which one do you think resonates with you the most?
I would say kindness.
Kindness. Okay. What about you?
I say humility.
Humility. That's I think pride is ridiculous today. So if you're the
Yes.
opposite, I think you're doing
And
really
so
good
many
compared to
people are
everybody else.
full of
Yeah.
pride.
I love that one. What about you?
I'm gonna say dignity.
Dignity? Okay. Now, I want to do the 7 deadly sins. Which one of these resonates with y'all the most? You really connect with this when I say this word. Lust. I'm just kidding. Gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, or pride. Lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, or pride. Which one of those resonates with y'all the most? We'll start with you again, bro.
If I'm being honest, out of all those, I would say lust.
Lust.
Yeah.
It's a big issue today for everybody. I gotta say.
I mean, it's just, as you know, somebody in my position, you kind of can pick and choose a little, and it's kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
You know.
I totally understand
being
that, man.
able to-
Yeah, especially I think that when guys get up into their prime age, it's really hard, actually. What about you, man? Of those 7 deadly sins, do you think one of those resonates with you?
I do, and I work on it daily. Pride.
Pride.
I'm a prideful man, so I don't like asking for help. I got this covered. I'm good.
Mhm.
So I deal with pride.
Okay. I'm going to change up a little bit this time and go with you to start. Which one of those 7 affects you the most, you think?
I'm gonna say pride.
Pride.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have an issue with being vulnerable.
What
Can
about
you give
you?
them to me one more time?
We got lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, or pride.
I'm gonna say envy.
Envy. You're jealous sometimes?
I'm not, but it's something that really, really, really is common. I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
And I've had it. I've experienced it.
Yeah.
Just being myself. So.
It's like lust today. It's everybody's dealing with it. I feel like everybody's envious of what other people have and shit. I mean, with the internet today and FOMO and just, like there's so many reasons to be envious when you're getting on Instagram every day and seeing people driving Lambos. What about you? Which one of the 7 do you think resonates with you the most?
It's in between lust and pride.
Lust and pride?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
I'm
mean-
very prideful. So
Biggest ones today. I gotta agree. What about you?
It's either pride or gluttony. Those
Okay.
are like my 2.
Yeah. I completely feel with the pride one when everybody said that because it's what everybody deals with. I think pride feeds into all the others too. If you have too much pride, you're gonna be increased in all the other 6. It's really bad.
Hey,
Now
before we continue, real quick, Sergio.
Yeah,
we
what's
got
up?
Britley's ex on the in the
man,
chat
I've
right
been
now.
wanting to say
Oh,
something so
Britley's
bad.
ex. Oh man, what'd he say? Britley, please have me back. I know we some years apart, but my kids need a grandma. You gotta,
Bro, I've been
you gotta,
crying.
you gotta, you gotta get.
And it said he's no longer prideful.
I'm
neither,
no longer
so.
prideful.
No idea. Somebody made a thing that said
Nah,
Britley's
that must be
ex.
your ex. People don't just name themselves Britley's ex. Like,
No way.
yeah, that has to be your ex. Like, people don't just make their name that,
I
like that's
saw
weird.
that and I was like, wait, what?
He's just Christian.
Okay, now I want to know,
That's so weird.
of the 5 love languages, which one resonates with you the most? Words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, or physical touch. Words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, or physical touch. We're gonna start with you this time, actually.
Acts of service would probably be my
Acts
top
of
one.
service. Okay.
Physical touch.
Physical touch,
Quality time.
quality time,
Words of affirmation.
words of affirmation,
Physical touch.
physical touch.
The gifts.
You like receiving gifts? Really? Have you had a lot of women that are that type of girlfriends where they like to get you stuff? Wow. So I've only had one girl like that ever. I've had a lot of relationships and only one of them they were like that. So that's really, to me, it's different. But that's awesome that you have that. I wish I had multiple girls that always wanted to buy me shit. A bunch of sugar mamas. All right. Now I want to know, did you grow up in a 2-parent household or a single parent household?
Divorced parents.
Divorced parents. But did they remarry?
Yes. Well, one of them did.
One of them did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Single parent house.
Single parent household?
Mhm.
It wasn't mom or dad?
Just mom.
Just mom.
They separated when I was going into high school.
Okay.
So
And did they remarry?
No.
No.
Well, I grew up in. My parents separated, but I grew up in 2-parent households.
Okay. Okay. What about you?
Yes, single parent.
Single parent?
Single parent.
Okay. Now I want to know, what do you feel like you can improve on Like I know we like to all think we're sometimes perfect at relationships, but there got to be one thing that has to be improved on. What's that one thing that you think you need to improve on? We're gonna start with you again this time. Sorry, you're never ready for it. Here, I'm gonna start with you this time. Actually, what's something that you can improve on for a relationship? Or you can just say you're perfect if you think perfect.
I'm perfect. No, I would say opening up communication.
Communication. Okay. What about you?
That's funny because I would say the same.
Communication.
Mhm.
Y'all be ignoring your mans?
I don't really say a lot of what I need to, or
Yeah.
Shake my head. What about you?
Same thing.
Communication.
I shut down. I have a problem with shutting down. I just won't say nothing at all.
Mhm.
You just won't even know. I
it's
have
like
a
that's
problem.
the easier thing.
It's the easier thing to do. What about you?
4 for 4 is communication.
Yeah.
Communication.
Literally.
Wow.
Definitely.
What can you improve on?
Trust.
Trust.
I don't trust people well.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to trust people today, dude.
And arrogance.
And arrogance. Okay,
Yeah.
I can feel those.
That's
It's good accountability. What's something that even though you're married and everything, do you think you can improve on anything still?
A lot of stuff. Appreciation. Like a lot of times I don't do a good enough job of telling my wife how much I value and appreciate all that she does. So I
Just
can
gotta repeat that more. Based off of what they said, I want to ask you, why do you think that communication is why or the same answer for all of them? I'm just curious personally. Like, I think I have an idea why I think that communication is the hardest for all of them, but just from like your experience and stuff, what do you think it is that they're all having communication issues with?
I think they're all lying.
You think they're all lying?
I think all of them are lying. I think that what they think that they're not communicating is that they judge communication off of words. But when you feel something, your body language, your mood, and your temperance say exactly how you feel, even if you don't put words to it. So I think that we're just unaware that you are communicating. Shutting down is communicating. Not speaking,
True, yeah.
Not asking for help is communicating.
It's a form of communication.
Right.
Body language actually is bigger than the words you say. Like you can say "I love you" to somebody. Your body language is like, "I don't love you," right?
That's so true. Yeah.
So this is why, whether women know this or not, what you don't say oftentimes is louder than what you do say because your body language tells it all.
Wow, yeah, dude, that's some facts right there.
I like that.
I want to
Shout
know
out to the girl that left the panel on Wednesday.
Yeah, shout out to her. Now I want to know, do y'all want kids? Just really quick, do you want kids?
It's up in the air.
It's
Like
up in
I
the
could do kids, but like it's not like mandatory. So if my husband does not want kids, like I'd
You're
be
okay
okay
with
with
it?
not having kids.
Okay, what about you?
I have a kid.
You have one?
Mhm.
Okay.
I have kids.
Oh, and do you want more?
Ooh.
You good with the one?
Ooh. Here's my thing. If I get married, that's just. Ooh, I'm okay with not having any more. If my husband wants one, sure, why not?
But you already experienced it. What about you? Do you want kids?
I have 3.
You have 3? Okay. Do you want more?
No.
No.
Hell no.
Done. What about you?
I'm open to it.
You're open to it? Okay. Do you want kids, man?
Have a kid.
You have one? Okay. You got a bunch of parents at the table. Okay. And just out of curiosity, do you want some more kids?
I do not. I got 4.
Okay, you're done at that.
He said I do
Is
not.
that the cutoff time for?
That's it.
I mean, you got one more to go then, maybe. I'm just kidding. I want to know now, what's your kinks? Like, just you might have something weird, like a foot in your mouth or something. I don't know.
Ew.
Just let us know. Here, we'll start with you, bro.
Kinks.
You're just the biggest one.
I don't know. I don't really have kinks, but I'll just say, I mean, with a certain person, I guess probably nothing will be off limits. But I wouldn't say I have kinks.
Okay, but
I mean, I've dealt with people who have them, but I don't have them.
But you're never like, hey, we got to do this, like because I'm
No.
crazy about it. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
because everybody is so different.
Yeah. No, I feel that. As a guy, we just got to be ready to do everything.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your biggest kink?
I don't think I'm not very kinky.
You're not?
I don't think I have any kinks.
Not even just a little one, hair pulling or anything?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like my kinks are very basic. Like
Okay.
I like that hair.
She likes her hair being pulled in missionary somehow. I don't know. I guess that doesn't really work though, so I don't know how that
I
works.
think I like to be choked.
Okay, she likes to be choked. There you go. We got a kink. What's your biggest kink?
I'm lame.
Oh,
I
girl.
don't think I have.
Girl.
I
3 kids
mean,
later.
it's like kissing my neck. I don't know.
I mean, I think that still
that a
counts as a
kink?
kink.
Okay.
Yes, like if you like it, then yeah, it's a kink.
You gotta talk to me.
Mm.
You gotta talk to you,
Get
talk
right,
dirty.
Get right in my ear.
And, oh wow.
Let's have a conversation.
What's your biggest kink?
Okay, I'm gonna keep it low. Choking is mine.
Choking. Okay. Oh, these are all basic kinks. We've had some crazy answers in the past. I'm really happy it wasn't like that. Let's see if y'all want to be ballsy. What's your body count?
What in the world?
If you want to be, if you don't have to answer this, but if you're the type of person that you're like, I don't give a shit, I don't care what anybody thinks about me, you could say it. You know.
So I'm supposed to have that like pre-prepared.
Right.
No, I mean, like, you don't have to say it if you don't want to. Like, if you're the type of person where you don't give a shit, then say it. If you're the type where you're like, I care a lot about this, I don't want people to know, then just don't say it. Y'all ain't gonna get it.
One.
One, guys.
One.
This is the lies.
So wait, you got pregnant the first time you had sex?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
basically.
That's the only person I done had
There we
sex
go.
with. The one
Man, that's a catch, guys. A one count. How about this?
I'm grown. This is solid 4.
Wow. You have
And
three?
you have 3 kids?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's had 3. Yeah. Wait. So I also want to know: are all 3 your kids with the same guy, or are they different?
2 of them have the same dad, and then one was my high school sweetheart.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, she's at least up with 2 people, guys.
Yeah,
So the
exactly.
4 might be true. What
It's
about
very
you?
true.
3?
Yeah.
Man, this was the most cap candle we've ever had.
This is so.
You want to be
sweet.
honest, man? You want to lay it
If
on him?
I'm being honest, I don't know.
We stopped counting after 1,000, right?
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
Is it still in double or triple digits?
Maybe triple.
If it's
I don't
double,
know.
it's hot.
If
now.
you count after
Plead
50 as
the
a
fifth.
guy, you're weird to me.
Plead the fifth.
I don't even. I like honestly. I
He
don't know.
can't even come up with a number.
I don't know.
I think you're weird if you're a guy and you count after 50.
Yeah,
Like,
if you're
it's
a
just-
guy and you can write everybody down,
Yeah, that's
it's
weird,
like-
dude. You cared way too much about some of
you
those
probably
girls.
can't.
Have you ever had sex on the first date? We'll start with you, bro.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Have you had sex on the first date? Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
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 No.
No. Wow.
Wow.
No. Okay. We're
Like,
all.
what time do y'all go on dates?
we're-
Because like I feel
Well-
like if it's
well,
at night, like I'm going home.
Well,
like,
not even just dates, but like
I-
like this question means also like if you met a guy at the bar and you went home with him. Like, have you ever just met
had a one
somebody?
night stand.
Yes, that's what I should change it to. Is just a one night stand. Have you had a one night stand? Okay, well then she's still not as hedonistic as the rest of us guys.
Okay.
Oh,
So all 3 women, the 3 or 4 women went to like a really big school, and your body counts are that low.
They were capping, bro.
I
Come
know.
on, you really thought that was the truth? Come on. All right, they're just trying to make sure they actually get some dates off these people on YouTube or get some money sent to them because nobody's gonna send them money if they say 50. It ain't gonna happen. I want to know now. How many days do you make a guy wait to have sex with you now?
I mean, if the vibe is there, then we'll.
first
we'll
night?
First night?
Yeah.
The vibe might not be there the first night. If I'm
Like you said, if
hypothetically speaking, if the vibe was right
You did.
and
the
like
first night.
we vibe, then I could do it. Yeah.
I thought you've never had a one
But
night
she
stand.
I've
haven't done
never
it.
have
She
it. I've
hasn't
never
done it.
done it.
But-
But like
but
if
you
it
down?
happened, if
But
I,
you down?
know,
It
if it
must not have
happened.
been right yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
It hasn't been right yet.
Mr. Right hasn't walked up yet.
No.
How many days do you usually make a guy wait until
It's just about vibes. I'm
it's
not
about vibes?
counting.
But like any new guy that like hits you up from here, you're not gonna be like 30 days, buddy. You're not gonna say anything like that to him.
No, we're grown.
Okay.
We're adults.
Hey,
that's
slide in them DMs.
Yeah,
chat.
slide in.
Slide in them
You would just be
DMs.
surprised how many women are like 90 days or something
I mean,
like
what if
that.
we like? My thing is this: like, we gonna wait 90 days, and then what if I don't like it? Because that's important for me.
Hey, I
So,
completely agree with you. I think people that do that shit are wasting their fucking
we
time.
wasting time.
Huge time. You're way smarter than all the people that say that shit, in my opinion.
Yeah.
What about you? How long do you usually want somebody to wait?
Honestly, I feel like the vibe, like they said, determines a lot. But I would like to be intentional. I can't lie. So I would like to know him to know like my last name first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if the vibe is right, and I'm not gonna like, well, I have a deadline or stipulations on the timing. So it's
No.
all about the vibe for sure.
That's good. So what about you? How long, like if one of these guys slides in right now and he's trying to hit it, you're gonna tell him, you're gonna make him wait 30 days?
No, I feel the
Same way.
Vibes. Yeah.
Okay.
We got good vibes.
Guys, these women are all about the vibes. They ain't trying to make y'all wait. Well, I guess one of them is.
Wait a minute.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. Now I want to know, how do you compliment the perfect partner? So like I usually ask this to women, but I also want to know for you, man. Like if you had the perfect woman, she does everything for you, bro. Like she's cooking for you, she's cleaning for you, she's doing everything to make your life easier. What are you gonna do to make her life easier too? To complement her teamwork ability with you?
Give her some days off doing that.
Okay.
And give her whatever she asks for.
Anything
and more.
A full provider.
Yeah, just give her whatever she want.
Yeah.
Find a way.
As long as she's being complimentary to you in that way.
Yeah, find a way to get it.
Okay. How would you be perfectly complimentary to the perfect guy? I'm talking the perfect successful guy. The guy that makes $200,000 a year. Like he's just really killing it at every aspect in life. You know, how are you gonna perfectly be complimentary to him?
I'm gonna be, what he needs when he needs it. So I mean that's the best thing.
Anything he needs.
Anything he needs, I'm gonna be there.
What if he needs you to pick up the clothes on the side of the bed? You gonna do that?
I'm gonna do it.
Wow.
If he needs it, yeah.
You'll be complimentary in
and
any way.
he's doing everything that he's supposed to be doing for me to make my life easier. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. What about you? How are you gonna compliment the perfect man?
Bring him peace.
Bring
Make
him
feel
peace.
safe.
Bring him
Allow
peace.
him to be vulnerable.
Allow him to be vulnerable. You like emotionally?
Yeah, in every aspect. That's important.
Okay. How do you compliment the perfect successful man?
Honestly, just by showing gratitude, appreciation. I'm a creative, so I pay attention to what he's doing for me and then try to top it. So whatever that means, like I'll go just as hard for him.
Like women are so good at that, like paying attention to what the guy does and then like react. Whereas like sometimes we don't pay attention to any of that shit. We're just like, oh, I'm supposed to do this. What about you?
I feel the same way. I feel the same way. Like I'm just showing my appreciation and just try to be everything that he needs me to be.
Okay. Well, I mean, it sounds like you are willing to do all the right stuff for the right man. It's just there's not enough right men out here, huh? That are loyal.
I got a question for the ladies, real quick, because I noticed a lot of you mentioned, I'm gonna be whatever he needs to be. What do you think a man wants? What do you think a man really looks for out of a woman?
Yeah, we'll start with you actually this time.
How about you want to ask them like what are they looking for in a man, and then ask them what they want, so we have an idea
of what that perfect man looks like.
No, I just want to know what you would do, or like
what do you think the perfect
or
man
what does
wants
he want? What do you think the perfect man wants?
I think. Oh, me.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I think the perfect man wants a housewife, like a girl who wants to cook and clean and do all, wait on him hand and foot, and also a freaky slut.
Like the traditional stuff, but a slut.
Yeah.
But right in the bed also. What about you? What do you think those type of guys actually want?
First of all, someone they can trust and see themselves growing with. They can have the blueprint all day, but with the right woman by your side, in my opinion, that blueprint has more structure. So I think they want structure of being able to follow.
I think the trust thing you said is huge.
Yes.
Loyalty is everything to a man, just so you know. What about you?
I would say definitely loyalty, peace.
Okay. Well, like what would you, or what do you think that perfect guy actually wants?
The perfect guy that I see, the perfect guy wants.
Like what? Like if you were him, what would you want as that guy?
I mean, I would want, my woman to be loyal and to be respectful, to be present.
But yeah, I mean, that's probably huge, actually. A lot of like respectful is very rare today, I feel like, or at least in most relationships I've been in, it's hard to find somebody that respects you. But it's all about how much money you have, really. Like if the guy had enough money to where you wouldn't have to worry about anything, you'd be really respectful to that.
That's not true.
You don't think so?
No.
So like you're respectful to even broke guys?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
You don't know where somebody gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you like guys with drive?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta
Ambition
have
is
hustle.
a big
For
thing.
sure. That's very important.
It's a big thing.
So something that like a guy who is like really well known in this like manosphere, like in the red pill space, he always likes to say that women like to wait for men at the finish line. You don't think that's true?
I mean, it's harder for us though because we don't get a fair. Most men that are in that stage of hustling and trying to reach goals, they don't have time to date properly because they're so focused on what they're trying to do. So even if we're trying to say, "Hey, we're here for you. Let us ride this wave with you," 9 times out of 10, either there's already somebody that's been doing that, so that's the person that's gonna go, or shit, we got to you when you're successful. Like,
Yeah.
you wasn't open to it before.
Yeah. They were too busy before.
Yeah.
And that makes me sad when guys do that because I truly believe that like the teamwork with a good woman like takes you to the stratosphere. I mean, kind of like what you've been going through your whole life. Like one of my favorite analogies, I've been sharing this video a lot lately on Instagram. I'm obsessed with it. I'm going to share it every week until people realize how strong relationships are. It was a pastor talking about Norwegian horses and how they're like the strongest horses, like they can pull stronger than anything else. How much do you think one pulls by itself? It pulls about 4,000 pounds, which is a car. So they can pull 4,000 pounds by themselves. But what happens when you put two of them together? Well, how much do you think they pull? How much do you think they pull? Can you just guess? If they each pull 4,000 alone, how much do you think they pull together?
8,000.
It's actually 16,000 multiplies. Wow. Yes, because they can work together so well. Now it gets even deeper. It gets even deeper. Now, what happens whenever they run in the fields together, they sleep together, they spend time together for 2 months, and then they pull together? How much do you think they pull then?
Probably triples at that point.
32,000 pounds because they spent time together. And then you know what happened whenever the brothers that were raised together that broke the world record, do you know how much they got? Because they were raised together, slept together, did everything together for 10, 20 years. They ended up pulling 52,000 pounds together. So that shows the strength of a relationship. That's why it's so good to get into a solid person, finding a solid person that has drive or whatever, and locking them in, because y'all are going to go through to the stratosphere if you're together. But alone, you're gonna pull 4,000 pounds alone. You're never gonna pull the 32. That's for damn sure.
Hey, before we continue, Sergio, let's get Sirhales's take as far as what the women said that they think the perfect man wants out of a woman.
Yeah, I want to know what you think like those men actually really want.
I think the lady said a good job. Can I do something really quickly though?
Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to all my people who are in the chat. Good to see all you guys. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you guys.
I think the ladies had some really good points. I think the biggest thing though is a listening ear. There's a lot of ladies who they don't listen well. They don't listen to their man. They assume what their man needs, or they take their prior experiences and think that the new man wants what your old man did. And ladies, if you really want to get the heart of your man, I'm telling you, the biggest compliment ain't you sexy, you beautiful. The biggest compliment is he can open up to you. If he can open up to you and you can listen, he's telling you something. So on top of what you said, a man wants a woman who can really listen. And let me throw this sauce in here. So when you listen, don't filter it through what you think he's trying to say. Like, you know how a guy will say something and then you'll interpret it in a way different way, and it's something completely different. Just hear him raw. And that's a big thing. That's what a lot of men, especially deep thinkers, and I'm not talking about just the dudes who wear glasses and book smart. I'm talking about men who are cerebral. They need a woman who can actually hear them, because that's like peace and music to his life. So on top of what you guys said.
Dude, that is so true. It's hard to find one that can actually understand, like really listen to you. It's very different. Now here's a weird question I've never asked before. It goes for you too. How soon would you, if you start dating a guy, how soon would you poop at his house? or if you started dating a girl, how soon would you poop at her house?
Oh, that's tough. I mean, it just depends on how bad I gotta go. But I don't typically do shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
You'll do it in the morning at your own house and never do it over there.
I can't even recall the last time I ever did something.
Had to worry about that.
Like, I don't know. I don't even do that at my mom's house. It's like it's something about doing that just
at somebody else's place that feels weird.
You know what I'm saying? It just don't sit right.
As I get older, I completely agree with you. As I get older, the more and more I don't want to go anywhere else if I'm gonna do that.
It don't sit right with me.
So you ain't get the bubble guts yesterday on Thanksgiving at your auntie's house?
No, I didn't. I actually I'm a person that, I'm not gonna lie, I don't try things that I don't like. If I don't like it, or if I don't do it, you can't pressure me to do it. You can't tell me, oh, this is good, or I'm just not gonna do it.
You just had a regular old meal yesterday.
Regular old meal.
And now for you, how soon would you poop at the guy's house? Huh? You wouldn't? You're gonna hold it every time?
Go home.
Every time go home?
Yes.
I wonder how many times girls like leave the guy's house and the guy thinks he did something wrong, but really she just had to go take a shit.
All the
Yeah.
time.
How soon would you poop at his house?
I ain't shitting at your house. Like I just,
You got to be living with him to do it, basically.
like. That's
It's
so
not happening.
awkward.
It's not happening?
Yeah, like.
I'm going home.
No,
Even
I'm not.
is
My
there
stomach gonna be hurting before I.
Hey.
is there a timeline on farting too? Like,
Oh, I would
We're
never.
married. We're married. At
you
that
have to be
point.
Not
married
happening.
to fart?
No, I don't
Never.
fucking fart around.
It's not happening.
That is so nasty
Never.
to me.
What about you, bro? Would you fart around her?
Nah.
No,
No.
even that.
That's just like disrespectful. Like,
Oh man,
Seriously.
I got way too comfortable way too early with my girl.
You be
We-
shitting at her house.
We ended up moving in really quick together, but no, like you had to get used to that pretty quickly if you end up living with each other quickly. I mean, that's just how it is. I think she probably farted like after like 3 or 4 months, and I probably did it within like a month or two. I wasn't that worried about it. I ain't scared. Are you the type to always be on time or late?
I'm late most of the time.
You're late most of the time.
I'm always late.
Wait, except for work. Wait.
Except for work.
Except for work.
I'm on time.
You're always on time?
Late.
Always late?
But
On before time.
Before time?
Late.
if I'm getting paid on time,
On time every time.
but yeah, late.
For sure.
it's most like late.
It's mostly a question for the ladies because you know how makeup is. You never know. Like, and every girl is different. I've known some girls that are always on time and they do their makeup super fast. And then there's some girls that are like horrible, bro. Like extra hour just get it done. What's your political affiliation, just really quick?
What?
Dem or Republican? Just Dem or Rep? You don't have to say either if you don't want to.
Damn. I mean, how could I? You know.
Yeah.
I grew up around here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was, but more conservative now.
Okay.
Democratic.
Dem.
Dim.
Damn.
Them.
Sure.
Damn.
The opposite of the last panel we had. Now I want to know, what political affiliation are you looking for? The guy, you know, that you want. Do you care? Does he need to be Dem or Rep?
So I would like for him to be Democratic.
But you're open to it?
No.
No.
So we have like more like he can be conservative in some areas.
But not socially.
Yeah, no.
What about you?
I need to be a Democrat.
He can be conservative in certain areas.
In certain areas?
Democrat.
Democrat. Oh, I mean, I'm guessing your wife is like you, yeah.
They can be whatever they want. That's not gonna make or break nothing.
Yeah, it's not
You
gonna.
know,
Yeah, I feel
it's
like for
not
a guy,
gonna-
it doesn't
it's
make
not-
a difference
it's
at all.
Not gonna,
Yeah.
It's not gonna move the needle.
Are you looking for? Are you looking for a traditionally conservative relationship? Or like, we're in the preferences now, so these are going to be questions about what you're looking for in a partner. Do you want somebody that's traditionally conservative, that wants a traditionally conservative relationship, or a 50-50 relationship? So a relationship where you're like stay-at-home mom, or a relationship where you are kind of splitting everything and it's like 50-50, or something in the middle. Obviously, it's hard to be one of those two extremes, or something like 75-25 or whatever.
With that question, it's like, I feel like, okay, you're with this dude, you know what kind of money he makes. Him just now getting with you, it isn't gonna start making him make this insane amount of money now.
Mhm.
So you need to already understand that.
Mhm.
Don't think, oh, just because it's your birthday next week, he's all of a sudden rich, or he's all of a sudden in a good space with his money. You
That's
need
so
to,
true, though.
You need to fully understand who you are dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about how you want to live. If you want to live this extravagant life and your man doesn't have extravagant money, then yes, you need to be willing to put in. Y'all need to be 50-50. If he can only afford the $1,200 apartment, but you want to live in the $2,800 a month loft, you know, then you know
then yeah, you better go.
It's
50-50.
more so that it's just more so about the life that you want to live and who you know that you're dealing with.
Okay.
So that's
no,
you
yeah,
know.
that makes perfect sense, bro. What about you?
My last relationship, I didn't work. So I would say me personally, I'm gonna always go and get my own bag. So I guess meet in the middle.
50-50 is cool. Okay. What about you?
I want to do both. I wanted to go 50-50 and him
Like
to have
25-75?
Yeah, him to
something like that.
Yeah.
You can say 25-75. Like,
Yeah, I would say the same. I came from an 8-year relationship where I didn't work. So
you wouldn't want to do that again?
I would want to work at least. I believe in a man being a provider. It's a big thing for me. If we got to stay in a $1,200 apartment, that's what we gonna do. Because I want my man to feel like shit. He's superior. He's that man for me.
That's very humble. No, that's good.
I want my man to feel like the man. So
that's not gonna make him feel superior.
It's not that. I feel like I like a provider. Like I need my man. Just be a provider. And I'm not saying I won't chime in where we lack. Men are gonna lack at times, so I don't mind putting in. But
the dollar's devalued so far down at this point that it's almost impossible for a single parent household.
I mean, it is.
It's like our fathers and our grandfathers had it so much easier than a man today. So much easier. Insanely. And then
Grandma
on top of that,
way less. She wanted way less.
Yeah.
And they all got the profit off the 2008 housing crisis if they had a home or if they were able to invest and buy more. While we all got screwed if we were in the generation right after.
Women really need to say, "Hey, I want a man that makes $100K a year." Women want all bills paid. They want just because gifts. They want vacations. They want. It's different now.
Yeah. No, like I always say, it's hard to be a provider now.
Ain't enough if I make $100K though. To be honest,
no, $100K is enough to live.
Not if I make 100. Not just for me. That's just for me.
So if y'all both make 100, what are you doing with your 100?
Just as much as he doing with mine. Investing it and helping us to grow it. That 100 that he makes is gonna make
that's for the household.
Yeah. Mine's is for investments and everything.
In Texas, if you make $100K a year, you're gonna live great.
Yeah, but I need more.
Great. $100K.
Yes. Bring home. Yes.
Sadly, I think you can live good, but today to be what I call a true provider, you got to make at least $150K. But it's because, you were saying, they just want more than ever. They want the vacations. They got Amazon. They got TikTok. They got all these things that they want. So if you want to be a true provider because I like to teach this because I have a girlfriend that I consider myself a true provider.
What's a true provider?
A true provider is somebody that truly pays for everything and anything that she asks for. She has Red Bomb. She got all of it. She got all the Nike. She got all of it. And the thing is, most guys cannot do that. But women want that. But you could say all day long that women don't want certain things. But when you're on TikTok having FOMO, when you're experiencing all this shit,
women want what they see other women with.
Yes, and then the biggest thing also. Well, here's another thing. It's really easy for y'all to go and experience like really good experiences that can kind of what we would call alpha widow, where like next thing you know, like a guy kind of like gives you this crazy lifestyle. He has really nice cars, really nice place or something like that. He wears all the nice things. Maybe he even buys you a purse or something one time. You sit there and get used to that. And you're like, oh, I deserve this because I got this from this one person. But then you're never going to find somebody that's as good as that again. So it's called alpha widowed because you're like sit there widowed by always trying to have something at this high level that you experience this one time, but you don't want to retract back. You don't want to go down. You don't want to date somebody worse than what you've dated before. And so like sometimes you end up sitting there thinking you deserve all this stuff.
Financially isn't worse. If your other dude made more money, but he was dogging you.
Exactly.
And then you meet a dude who's treating you way better and he makes less money. It's like you gotta deal with the balance.
You have to.
And also women gotta look up the percentage of Americans that make $150,000 a year. Go look up the percentage of that. Then go look at the percentage of them that are black. Just go look it up. And then that give you your percentage of every woman wants the same.
I'm
not gonna say the same.
Can I ask a question? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. How many of you have dated a man that made over $150,000?
I have.
Okay,
definitely.
Like dated and not sexual.
I was with this man for 8 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a difference when you had it.
Yeah, the one that cheated.
If you haven't had it, it's different. But if you had that lifestyle, it's a difference.
Here's the thing, though. I would have taken a man that was able to love me properly, who made less. It's not some women. Yes. We live in a society of like, oh, I want the red bottoms. I want this. Nigga, you got the money. Buy me a Gucci bag. Yes, I'm not materialistic by any means. I don't give a shit about that. It's about how you treat me and how your character is. So if I got a man who make a little bit less than what I've had before, I'll take that because I know he gonna treat me right. I know he gonna love me and be solid for me. Versus then I can be with a man who has all the money and I'm taken care of. I ain't gotta work. But I'm gonna be fucking miserable too. Like, great. Now I gotta deal with you being on tour. Yeah, I mean,
I just want to say this as well. Like, I think that we focus too much on money, and I'll tell you why.
Thanks.
Like, we're not. The money is not about living anymore. The money is about flaunting.
Exactly.
And it's easy to fall into that consumerism because when people see you successful, it's almost like you're elevated to people. So I think we're focused too much on money.
Mhm.
Nothing that we would say was about paying bills or, you know what I mean, college tuition or
Right.
debts.
Mhm.
We're talking about vacations and looks and aesthetics and stuff. And I think that more Americans, if we spend more time and we can kind of come back off the material stuff and look long term, if you can combine with somebody who got 60 and 60, and you guys over time build, y'all can make a life together. It's not about starting off with a lot of money, because if you start off with a lot of money, but there's not a lot of trust, not a lot of love, not a lot of commitment, not a lot of loyalty, then you have a lot of stuff in an empty house, and no one wants to live that way.
Mhm.
No, that's
He
facts.
said a
Facts,
word.
dude.
And
Yeah, go ahead.
as well, for the lady in the purple, honestly, you made a lot of good points saying like, hey, if you make 100,000, I don't want to do that makes 100,000. And that's
She
very
never
true.
had a dude that made
It doesn't
100,000.
matter.
So-
He asked what I wanted.
So-
Get out her business.
Like I see
You
where
ain't
you're
never
going with that
had it.
analogy though. Like you don't want somebody that's equal, and that's very common with most women nowadays. They want somebody that's superior to them. So Sergio, why don't you go through that percentage of how much most women want a guy to make more than them?
Yeah,
real quick,
so
please?
so normally women want, like statistically shows, all women want a guy that makes 58% or more than them, or that's just what the average woman wants. She wants a guy. So if you're making 100K a year, you probably want a guy that makes at least 150. And so
Or if I
That's
make
what she
50,
said.
I want him to make
70, 80-ish. But yeah, it's always normally around that percentage though, is what most people want. The big thing is because women always want superior. You want a guy that's taller than you want a guy that's faster than you want a guy that makes more money than you, he's smarter, he's a leader, like this is what you want.
But
And
I also
naturally,
agree with what Sirhalespeaks
Mhm.
said when he said,
Mhm.
if you put 60 and I put 60, I definitely would take that as well, because I feel like we can grow
Yeah,
together.
but you wanted a man that made 150, right?
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, like I agree with Sir Hill a lot, and I wish that people would do this the most. Like I want people to do what he says, but I always know that at the back of women's minds,
Mhm.
that y'all want somebody that can provide for you, because for 300,000 years for Homo sapiens, like that's what y'all wanted. Like you needed a guy that could go out and cut the wood and bring it back inside. If you had an issue, your man was able to solve it, no matter what
Right.
it was.
That's
Right.
And now
my man.
today, like your guy who makes $30,000 a year or something like that, he gets a flat tire. He's already behind on all the bills. He's already in debt. I can't get the flat tire fixed, guys.
Seriously.
I can't go buy a new tire. And what's that immediately do? It immediately emasculates him. He's a man. He might be a man in every other category, but at the second he calls you and says, "Baby, I can't pay for this tire," you're immediately like, you're supposed to be the man. You're supposed to be the problem solver.
Yeah.
You should be able to solve any issue that we have, but you don't have the money for this. It emasculates you. And that happens to every man today. I wish they all had the mentality that he's trying to teach, though. But like y'all can do the 60-60
That's
thing.
what I said. I respect that.
It's so
When the
necessary
love
today.
real, the money,
The money
the
That's
money
why I said I
But
respect
yeah, no,
that.
if the love
it doesn't
is
matter
real,
who. Somebody has to. Don't get me wrong. Now, money is important and money is
Yeah.
needed,
Mhm.
but it doesn't matter who has the money if the love is real.
Yeah, if she has true
If
burning,
your
genuine desire,
woman has
I
$1 million,
I agree.
and you make 100,000 a year, and your woman makes $1 million a year, if a woman love you, she
Ooh.
love you.
Hey,
It
say
doesn't matter.
that.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. If she love you, she
Say
love you.
that.
So I got a question for you, Lou. Do you know what hypergamy is?
What is that?
Hypergamy is something where somebody's always trying to achieve something better, and usually it's in perspective of a woman. They're trying to always level up.
Mhm.
So if they get a guy, let's go back to your analogy.
Mhm.
If a woman's making $1 million and then she's with a man that makes 100,000,
Mhm.
let's say another millionaire, another guy that makes 1.5 comes in her life, perfect guy, sharp, just a perfect image of a guy. You don't think that she's going to even contemplate leaving her man?
No, I mean, if she does, that was never your woman. Something that's yours can't be taken.
Ooh.
So
You know what I'm saying? So it's
say
like
that.
that was never really yours.
see, that's
So
what the science kind of goes against that, though. Like the statistics show, and like hypergamy proves that women will leave, especially when it comes to finances.
Women will leave because she's not leaving the perfect guy, though. She's leaving. I'm dealing with you. I'm already dealing with you making less than me, and you're doing X, Y, and Z.
Mhm.
She's not leaving because you're making less than me and you're the perfect guy. That's not why she's leaving. She's leaving because, okay, homie, you already make less than me, and then I'm dealing with other other,
So
other
what-
bullshit.
what
Yeah,
is
it
the
still goes along
But
with
when it's
hypergamy,
no
though.
bullshit attached to it, a woman will ride it out with you.
Facts.
The right woman will. If you not, but you
Facts.
can't be just putting her through bullshit and making less than her. Now you,
Oh, absolutely.
Now you
you-
reaching.
yeah,
the-
you giving you. It's too many strikes against you.
So
you know?
do you believe in hypergamy though? Do you
What's
think
the
majority
actual
of
definition?
Hypergamy, the actual definition of hypergamy is that a woman is always going to go to the best that she can get. So that means that, like, you.
Nah, I
can-
don't believe in
Yeah,
that.
I don't
yeah,
believe.
I don't
in that.
believe in
no,
that.
it's-
Just for the simple fact, it's women who are they can have a better life and they stay with the dude that they love.
Women settle, but they normally are very resentful over it, or they will end it sooner or later. There's a reason why 80% of divorces are started by women. There's a reason why, and then
Because
and it
they
goes
settle.
up and it goes up 10% more if they're college educated.
But-
There's a reason why it's like that.
Yeah,
because
but-
women settle before anything.
Yeah, and we leave. We're gonna be gone mentally before we physically walk
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
up.
yeah,
We
yeah,
gone.
yeah.
We
Facts.
gone years before.
Yeah.
We just there at this point until we just get the courage to actually leave.
Yep.
Because I feel like when a woman loves you, it ain't shit we won't do for y'all.
That's a
Ain't
fact.
shit we won't do for y'all. And then you get the men who take advantage of that. You
Ooh.
know, we're vulnerable. Now I got her where I want her at. So now let me just play with her a little bit. Let me go dog her out. But when a woman is gone, there's no getting her back.
Oh yeah. We know when y'all are checked out, y'all are checked out.
Yeah.
But that's why, like, if you think about it, women cheat like normally are the biggest cheaters, and the reason why is because they emotionally cheat first. As soon as you emotionally cheat,
Women are the biggest.
What's the
yes,
stats on
1,000%.
that?
Here,
Please, what's
here,
the
here.
stats on
I'll go.
that?
Oh, you want to hear the stats on it? I'm about to
50,
I'm about to
now.
break I'm about to break this with this one.
Women not,
How many guys do y'all think are having sex normally in between the ages of 18 and 30 right now?
Fucking everybody.
Everybody.
So all
Percentage. Give us a percentage.
so 99%. You think most of the guys?
Hey, let's
Yeah.
go to
I
the
don't-
line with
yeah.
each of the women. What percentage of men do you think are actually having sex right now?
Out of the total, okay, I can give it this. I think like
From 18 to 35.
like
It's 18 to 30 actually.
18 30.
20%?
Yeah. Huh?
Or having sex regularly,
Yes.
20%.
Okay.
Uh,
So that's super low. You think only
Nah.
20% of guys are
I
having
don't
sex?
think guys are having sex like that.
Okay. What do you think?
Not the
Sounds
guys,
right.
not general guys,
Yeah. We're talking all the U.S. population.
regular guys.
You think 99, 95?
all them motherfuckers fucking.
We'll just
Whether
say
it's
99.
regularly or not.
What do you
they
think?
I'm gonna
fucking.
say a good 65.
Yeah,
A
I
good
say, yeah, I'ma go with
65?
her.
What about?
Say 75.
Yeah, I'll go with
75?
her. Yeah.
Okay. So it's actually like, well, since we're doing it that way, it'd be 67 or it'd be 66, 67% are the ones that are actually fucking. So 1/3 though, 1 in 3. So if you have like a bunch of family members that are men, 1 in 3 of them probably are virgins and or haven't had sex in the last year. And yeah, so you can say that men are the ones that are probably cheating more, but it's definitely not true. Women are absolutely having way more sex than men are right now. The problem is that the men that y'all choose are the ones that are sleeping around a lot,
How
because
you
obviously
handle it?
you're a really pretty girl.
Thank you.
So you're definitely going to talk to attractive men. So yeah, those are the type of guys that what do? They get the bitches. You know what I'm saying? You know
they
what I'm
get
saying?
the bitches.
Yeah, I mean they
You gonna
do.
rub it in my face.
With the
I'm
cheek
just
is
saying,
equal.
if you're attractive and you're attracted to a guy, obviously he's probably something.
I'll
He
say
got
this,
something going
I'm
for him.
not going to blame him entirely for the cheating because I felt like now that I've matured, no, because before, but I feel like we just weren't for each other. We weren't compatible. So like I said, I shut down. So I was shut down. I don't want to have sex. Don't touch me. Leave me the fuck alone. Let
Yeah.
me be in my zone. So of course,
And then he's gonna step out even more once you do that. Yeah.
But I've learned I don't never say what I won't do now because what I won't do, yes, the next bitch will.
Yeah.
Sure in the fuck will. So I'm gonna do it too.
You don't do that no more.
I don't do that no more now.
You learned your
I
lesson.
learned my lesson.
So
Well, yeah. Go ahead.
I wanted to get Sirhales's input on this subject before we continue.
Hypergamy is real and it's necessary. But here's the issue. Most women are hypergamous. They want to go to the next man. You should be pushing your man to be the next best him.
Hello.
And
Facts.
when you find the right woman, I agree that when a woman loves a man, but love runs out. And what sustains when love runs out is respect. And so men have to work hard to make sure that no matter what, this woman respects me. Because when she respects and she doesn't love, his respect and the way he moves, it'll get that back again. She'll find some reason, because what else is going to be out in the street? How many men out here are providers and taking care of their business and owning stuff? So this is what, when you've got experience, you know this. You can go out there and go try to be hypergamous with another dude. You're not going to find that. And so hypergamy is real. It is necessary. but women have to use that hypergamy and put that in your man.
I know
Like
that's
motivate
right.
him to want to be more and better. Not nagging, not talking about he got to be more, but if you see something in him, become his assistant. Like a lot of people say, we know women wait for men to get to the finish line, and that's why they don't get picked. Become his assistant. When you can show you're invested in what he's doing, that creates an unbreakable bond. And those are the kind of women that when he gets on, she never has to worry about anything because he's seen that she was with him in the mud. And how many women can we honestly say was with a man when he was in the mud?
Yeah.
Although I agree with you, how do we get men to allow us into that space with them? Because a lot of men are so prideful, and I get it. You know, we all have trust issues. We're fucked up individuals, especially at this age. But how do you say, like, look, I'm here for you and I got you. Like, I want to ride this with you. And they open that door because a lot of men will not open that door. They're like, yeah, no.
Your words mean nothing.
Just show it.
Yeah, your words mean nothing. You have to do so. Let me tell you, so with my wife, let me tell you what got me. So I've always been ambitious. I'm a high earner, high octane, high dude, but I'm a perfectionist. So I like to do it all myself.
Right.
She didn't when I was working at Starbucks, the coffee shop, when we first met. What she did, because I thought I was gonna be this dope speaker, this writer. I thought I was gonna be the stuff. So what did she do? She cooked me dinner and brought it to work and ate it with me. So when I was writing on stuff, I would bounce my ideas off of her. She became my assistant. Matter of fact, to be honest, when I was working jobs, I never put application in. She did that for me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now she ain't got to worry about nothing because I take care of her. She invested into me, and there's nothing that she can't have because she's earned whatever I give her. So it's not even me giving her a gift. She's earned that. The house that I just bought my wife, it wasn't a gift. She earned that house.
I want you to go back to when you got married, though, baby. We're in a different generation.
But
that don't matter.
We're only in a different generation because we no longer care. We wait for people to be on and to be built. And virtues and care and concern, that stuff is timeless. And we talk about modern culture. It's really just us. We don't give a damn about anything other than what we want in the moment. Right. And I think that if we can go back and we can show appreciation, we can change this stuff around, especially for those who want to be married and have families.
Dude, I don't think we can.
Facts, bro.
I don't think so.
I just feel like everybody in our generation wants a finished product.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how I feel.
That's
I just feel like right now at the in the times that we living in, and we're so overly exposed. Like anything you want to see, you can see it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's sad. I mean, like he was saying, like your woman kind of is one click away from a dude that's better than you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question.
And vice versa.
How many people has this happened to where a woman was with a man and then she actually found somebody better than you and she's still with him? True. Exactly.
So you got to keep doing it, yeah.
Because we're in a fear-based culture. We're afraid that the person we're with is going to leave. They're going to cheat. They're going to screw up, and we're all fearful. And that's why we're protecting ourselves. We got to overcome our own traumas.
Yes, overcome your own fear. Yeah, I completely agree with you on that one, man.
So hold on one second before you continue. I want to tell a quick story to the ladies. So there's this football player. His name is Cooper Kupp. He plays in the NFL right now. He's a receiver for the Rams. And he went to Eastern Washington. Don't quote me on that. But his wife, now, was taking care of him. All he did was go to class, and she worked full time to take care of him. I think he even pushed him through school. Now he's a Triple Crown receiving, like top receiver NFL. He's making millions of dollars. He just re-signed with the Rams, and she doesn't have to work anymore. The point of the story is that she projected a product, pushed him through it, and now she's living the lavish life that he is providing for her. So, I mean, if you can find a man that you can hopefully see in the future that he's going to be that kind of man, I would say go for it.
Nobody can predict the future.
I would love that, but I don't trust nobody enough.
Yeah, you can't predict the future.
I feel like at this age, though.
Yeah,
it just depends how old you are.
Another issue is time.
Yeah. It all comes down to your age, 1,000%. Yeah.
And with men, it's so different.
Yeah.
Men never panic. When women turn 30, they panic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want to talk about the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there is a wall at 30, ladies.
It's
a sad thing.
I will agree. That's when my relationship ended. That's in my relationship.
Yeah, I mean, I literally feel so bad. Like I go on TikTok and always go to like the dating over 30 hashtag, and some of them women crying. It's sad, man. I feel bad for them. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I'm like, damn, I feel bad for you. Like you should have changed some shit a long time ago.
Hey, do we have time for super chats?
Yeah, right after this one, because she's the last one that hasn't answered this one part.
Okay, cool.
Traditionally conservative relationship or 50-50 or something in between?
So in between, no, most definitely in between.
25, 75, something like that.
Yeah, because I want to be able, if anything happens and we know, like, you know, men get sick and they die early, you need to be able to like take over where he is. So if he's, you know, providing me with this lavish lifestyle, I need to be able to maintain it too. So
or get some good life insurance. Yeah, go ahead and go to the super chats, bro. Let me read those real quick. We got Michael Mitrok with the $1, man, making it rain them pennies on us like always. Thanks, bro.
That's cool.
Lady Hell with the 5. Shout out Sirhalespeaks,
That's
Purple
my wife.
Pod, panel and chat. What's up? Thank you so much for coming. Shout out to your wife, man. Wait, Ricky Webster with the 5. Sir Hill 2024 and 2028. Dude, yeah. Hey, man, I'm trying to get on the committee for Grand Prairie right now because I want to get into politics soon. So, yeah, I hope you get onto some committees. We'll be running the next decade together. Daniel with the 5. If you had to choose one man, 1 gun-toting conservative, 2 man with no political opinion, or 3 raging liberal male feminist, which would you choose? If you choose between the gun-toting conservative, the man with no political opinion at all, or the raging liberal male feminist.
Number 1, please.
Number 1.
Give me one.
That's the
One.
best option.
One for me.
What?
It's
Oh,
one.
dude.
Those
Delete
options are
3.
terrible.
Yeah,
Right.
I think he pigeonholed y'all on purpose.
No,
Go
right.
ahead and go for the next
What's wrong
one.
with a gun-toting conservative?
no,
Yeah,
we're
everybody
No,
else-
it's nothing
we're
wrong with
picking one.
that's our choice.
We like it. $2 from Osmosis Reacts. Salute Sir Hale, man. Thank you for coming. Everybody that's coming from his channel, really appreciate y'all. What we got? Tira with the 2. What's y'all's astrology sign? Oh shit.
I'm the fucking best. The Aries.
You're
baby.
Aries. What are you?
I'm a Taurus.
Taurus.
Oh.
Pisces.
Pisces.
Sagittarius.
Oh, I can't date any of y'all. I'm just kidding.
What is yours?
I don't know. I don't think about any of that shit. You're an Aquarius? Okay. Well, I don't know if that I don't know any of that shit, but maybe it matches
It don't
something.
matter.
It
Everybody
don't
Doesn't matter. It's personality trait.
Guys,
if
guys,
it mattered, everybody would already be with that person.
guys, never tell them what your sign is. Never tell them. They will cut you off from sex if you're the
Facts.
sign that they don't like. I swear to
Scorpios
God,
ain't
they
doing
will do it.
I don't
Like,
need
Never
them.
dealing with a Scorpio again.
Do y'all know why y'all do that? I'll explain to you why you do it. Y'all have so many options because of the dating marketplace today, because of Instagram, because of dating apps, because of just the dating sexual marketplace, that women will literally cut guys off over anything. And one of them is astrology signs, because y'all have so many people. You got to filter them somehow. It's like, oh, he's this. Okay, get rid of that one. It's easy. It just makes it easier. The hollow turtle with the 2. Would you be okay moving to another country for a man?
No.
No? You're good.
Oh, it depends.
Depends what
Like,
country.
Did I meet him in the United States and then moving, or if I met him online?
He didn't specify, so
Okay.
we'll just say online.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
No, we'll say personally, because, yeah, online's creepy.
If he want me, he got to move to my country,
Okay.
like from scratch. I don't know if y'all seen that
Mm-mm.
on Netflix,
I
but
haven't.
he took a risk and he moved to her country to make her feel, you know what I mean? So
Man, that's some
But
feminist
What
garbage.
if
Oh my
he's,
God.
What if he's the provider? What if he has,
He was
has
the
everything
provider.
taken care of?
he was the provider.
Oh, this
No,
is
I'm
some
talking about in
simp
this-
shit
in
right
this-
here.
In this question here, let's
Oh.
say the man that he's going to be your full provider. He's paying for everything.
No.
You fly out there, you don't have to ever work.
Oh, I have a kid.
How did I
Get
meet
somebody
him?
else to
Did I
do it.
meet
We'll
him
bring the kid.
in this country?
Yeah, the kid would have to come. for
Yeah,
sure.
get somebody else to do it.
So you want to take the lead, not the other way around.
It's not that I have a kid and his father. That
Yeah,
would
yeah, yeah.
be-
It gets complicated when you
Yeah,
have
I'm
a
like,
kid and the
so
dad's
What
in the life and everything.
country? Like,
Right.
Where are we going?
Where we going?
Yeah, there's only a
Right
few
there.
countries that are worth it, in my opinion. I love
Right.
America. This is my favorite country.
Right.
Yeah.
I think everybody should stop hating on my country. What about you? Would you be okay with moving to another country for a man? No, not happening. Would you move to another country for a girl, bro?
What are the perks of this? Like,
Right.
who is this
you,
girl?
You ain't never got.
She's just the most beautiful girl
I ain't
ever.
never got to work.
Nigga, you get
I mean-
to live for free.
I mean, that ain't really nothing. I mean, I say no because
You
I
love
mean,
America.
if I'm moving to this country for something great,
Right.
it's not really that great because I don't get to share it with anybody. I don't get to
Mm,
share it with my
yeah,
family. You know,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Then that'd be
that's kind
really,
of how my life is now. If it was just all about me,
Right.
I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
that's that's kind of not what life is.
No, that makes sense. Now I want to know. Is there another one? Is that all of them?
Yep, that's all the super
Okay.
chats.
So now I want to know. What do you prefer height wise? We'll start with you, bro. Do you care about a girl's height?
No.
No. Height? You care?
I don't have a preference.
Okay. And wait. So do you care if he has or she has to wear Oh, don't worry about it, bro. It's not gonna work.
What, like a midget?
Yeah. Or would you care if she was too tall? If like she put heels on and she was taller than you, would you give her shit?
Same size shoes as you.
No.
No.
No, I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care? So yeah, you don't care about height at all?
No.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
5'5"?
Yeah.
So if he was 5'5", you'd be cool with it.
5'4",
5'4", you're cool with
Yeah.
it? You lay down, you are the same height. You don't care? Like, what does it need to be?
I like me a tall nigga.
Like what? Give me a minimum.
6 foot.
He might be watching. That's the only reason why I need to know the
He
exact
ain't on
number.
there, but
There's a lot. There's billions. I got you. Trust me. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
famous one day.
You're
Just
right.
trust me.
No,
The
like
channel's gonna blow up next week. Trust me.
5'9", 6 foot. I don't need you to be taller than me so I can kind of
In between 5'9" to 6 foot, though.
Yeah, I mean I'm okay with like my height, but
What's your height?
I'm 5'7", but I'm tall.
Okay, yeah. She needs a tall guy, guys. She wants to wear heels, so at least 6 foot.
Yeah.
What about you?
I prefer him to be tall, like 6 foot, but I'm not like that's one of those things that I can work with. You know what I mean? Like I'm not picky. Like he has to be 6 foot.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'1".
She
Oh,
little.
yeah.
She little.
Yeah, you don't have to worry then. Yeah, everybody slide in.
Everybody's
Jesus.
gonna be taller.
Yeah, every person's gonna be taller than you. What about you? What height do you prefer?
I don't have a preference, but I do want you to be taller than me.
Like 6 foot?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a preference. Y'all all got it.
Oh, okay, I guess I do. Got
I know. I know y'all want a tall guy. Do you need a gym person?
No.
No.
Okay, so wait, like, do you
60
mean like
maybe?
a fat nigga or like
A gym
Or a
guy,
fat
whether
man,
that
excuse
means
me.
that like he's a gym guy where like he goes to the gym all the time, or just the occasional gym, like he just stays fit. Either one.
Yeah, I'm cool with the just stay fit.
You need somebody that at least does
Stay
that.
fit.
Okay. What about you?
As long as he has some basketball, some form of activity, I'm good.
Wait, I didn't remember your answer. Did you answer?
Yeah.
Okay. What was it again?
I mean, he can be like minimally.
He
like,
can be
active, but,
so
like,
same as her, kind
same
of.
as her.
Okay. And then what was yours again? He needs to be minimally
Just form
something.
Some
Yeah.
form.
Some
Yeah,
form of
just something.
active.
But y'all
Yeah.
don't want him muscly. He doesn't need to be a fucking
Yeah,
jack.
yeah.
No, he doesn't
Actually,
need to.
don't. I don't.
Don't.
A lot of that
at
be
all.
lame, to be honest.
Yeah, like please
No
get rid
body
of
build.
They're the ones that get hit up on Tinder the most, though. Does she need to be a gym girl, bro?
Just called me lame.
No, just try not to get too out of hand. But I mean, weight gain and stuff like that, it happens.
Yeah. So you're not that bad about it, or you wouldn't be
No.
that much of a preference about it.
No.
Income preferred. What's the number that y'all are looking for? Do you care?
I don't have a number.
No number. Do you have a number?
I don't have a number.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Tell me.
I don't.
So if one of these guys making $30K a year slides in your DMs, you're gonna be like, yes, let's go on a date to Chili's right now.
No. Okay. I don't
you
have
do
a
have a
number
number.
though.
40K.
I
Just
want him
say
to
a
be
minimum.
40K.
Just say like 50K or 40K, just a minimum.
50K.
50K.
Just more than me or just as much.
Well, we need a number.
Well, yeah, just give it a number.
50.
50.
50K.
Mhm.
Oh shit, yeah.
She's like, shit, I want Angela's one because
100. No.
I want 100.
Facts. I need you to be like 100 or more in real life.
She
Yeah,
needs,
'cause-
she needs provider, guys.
no, I need you to make more than me.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
need you to make
provider,
more than
yeah.
me.
90 or more.
90 or more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, sis.
I think they're honest and they're lying.
My thing is,
I
if
already
y'all
told
dealing with each
y'all.
other, if you dealing with a person from a separate household, how do you really know?
But
how
this
This
much
is
you
my
don't
money-
know.
thing. This
You
is my
don't
thing.
know.
If he makes
got-
less than me and he's asking me to help him pay his cell phone bill, what?
Oh,
I don't.
yeah.
I don't.
And this is
need
something that
I
I
need you to make.
see that's
See, this
But
like,
it happens.
that's
I
just
would
trifling.
throw up.
It happens.
That's
More than
that's
often.
trifling. We not even talking. That's far they left field.
Just saying.
yeah,
It happens.
You don't
You'd
even
be
need
surprised.
to be dating if you can't pay your phone bill.
Hello.
yeah.
Right.
I think you'd be surprised how many guys get away with it, though, man.
Facts.
Once you get a girl dickmatized, you can do whatever you want.
Mm.
Hey, let's ask
I'ma
Lou that
sit
same
that one
question
out.
about the minimum a woman can make.
Wait, what did you want me to
Let's
ask?
ask Lou that same question. Like, what's the minimum that? a
Yeah,
woman
yeah,
can
yeah,
make?
yeah. I think he already said he doesn't
I
care.
can't
but do
just
you?
put a no.
He gonna take care of, I guess.
Nah, you really just can't put a number on it.
So
you
you'll
know?
take a broke bitch?
Yeah, easy.
I mean, I'll take a girl
Uh,
who works at McDonald's. Honestly, I really don't give a shit what she makes because
Nah.
I know I'm gonna
Yes,
take care
if
of
a lady
everything else.
is bad
It's
enough,
good.
I don't care if she has $0 in her bank account. If she's bad enough and she has effort, that's all that matters. as a man.
Loyalty, I'll take it.
Yeah, see, now I'm good on that.
You see what I'm
Ah!
saying? Exactly, brother. So
I'm
what's
good
your,
on. I'm good
so
on.
what's
I'm
your
good on
minimum?
bad. It's like I'm pat. Like
Exactly.
I done-
It's
I done-
levels.
Yes, so
yeah,
many
it's like I don't know.
levels.
So-
I've been there, done that. That ain't really about nothing.
So you know what caliber of guy you are. So what's a minimum?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't give a minimum. Okay, if we're not
A
together,
preference.
how can I look at this person's lifestyle
Nigga, you're
and
being
say
too logical about this.
Facts.
no?
That's what
I'm-
men do. We're
What would
logical.
you
Literally.
prefer? Would you
Ideally.
prefer a woman that has a 50K or 100K? Like seriously, and you know what type of guy you are.
You're an
Oh,
expensive
I mean,
nigga.
You hear me?
But he likes gifts. He
That's what
likes
I'm
gifts.
saying.
Remember?
That's what I'm saying.
You
You
said
know
you
what
like
type of
gifts.
guy
I mean, when
you
I
are.
answer gifts, I really
Like,
was
be
just
for
being.
real.
I was just kind of being an
He
asshole.
doesn't know how to.
But women have, you know,
He can
shit,
come out.
women buy me shit.
Can I jump in?
Yeah, jump in, bro.
Men don't give a care about what you earn, but let me tell you what we do care about. Are
Okay.
Shit.
you resourceful? Like
Shit.
if you're a spender and you waste everything, we care about that kind of stuff.
True.
But if you're
Facts.
responsible and you are a benefit to us, it don't matter what you make. We don't care about your money anyway.
Mm.
I feel like
I
that's
love a man that
after
don't
you
care about
love
my
a-
money.
Okay, because I was like, you got
after love.
me at that
After
point.
love, things get it's different. You know, after love, I don't
Yeah.
care what you make.
Okay, so tell me this: when you move in with her, you love her, right?
No,
No.
He's like, I've lived
No.
with girls that I didn't love at all.
no.
Okay, so are you the type of guy when you move in with her, you prefer her to go half half, or you gonna? Oh,
Nah, she don't have to go half and half, but
Okay.
it's like, see, the half and half thing is just what type of life do you want us to live? If you don't want to help or do nothing, you have to you have to understand the level that I'm at. I can take us to we might not be mansion,
like it makes.
but we're gonna live nice.
Mhm.
But we could be in a mansion if you went to work too and you
Right.
just pitched
Okay.
in just a
And
And that's
little
the type
bit.
of woman I am.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just it's all about
What
You
do you
have to-
want?
you have to look at a dude and decide what lifestyle are y'all going to live together.
True.
So what if you want a more not so simple lifestyle? She's like, look, I ain't with all that designer shit. I'm cool. Take me to fucking Target and get me an outfit out of there. And she doesn't have it to give you that 40% or that 30%.
I mean, I'm not gonna need her if that's the lifestyle she want to live. Shit, we can go to Target every day.
Yeah.
That ain't
Then
shit.
y'all just live in the
Let's
regular.
go to Target.
Y'all just live in the
Yeah, I
regular
love
apartment
Target.
then. You just don't have the badass spot like he's saying, you know?
Yeah.
It's just,
but
that's
is
it.
yeah.
the badass spot for everybody else or is it for us? So
It's for
I
us.
no, I agree with
you
you.
get what I'm getting at, right?
Yes, I think the same way. Honestly, I don't care about the place that I live because it's all
I'm
about.
like
To
you.
me, it's like, are you trying to impress other people? I think a lot of people are always insecure and trying to impress other people.
Right.
Everybody today that is buying Gucci, buying all these different things, like everything is to impress other people. We're all
Facts.
we're an extremely insecure nation. The whole
Facts.
country
I
is
agree.
extremely insecure.
Men do this to impress other men and women.
Yes,
Just
yeah.
FYI.
Mostly men.
I mean,
Most
they don't
women.
do it to
Like, let's be
impress
for real.
men.
Most
They
women-
do it to
Show your status to other
yeah,
men. It's
yeah,
more about
yeah.
showing your status.
Showboating.
yeah.
Well, it's just
But-
like if this guy's like this and I dress this way too, then we must both be at the same level in life or something. I think it's a status thing. Like you're trying to say,
Yeah,
like,
this is
Yeah.
the
but
thing.
in reality, you're completely right. They're not. The broke guy can buy Gucci too.
Swear to
There's
God.
there's the broke guys that have it, and then there's the actual
Yep.
rich guys that have it. But you gotta understand, they're peacocking for a reason.
True.
They peacock that way because they know they can it works. They've gotten girls doing it, and it's all because they're fronting the provisioning thing that I always go back to. If you sit there and you act like you're a provider, if you act like you have all these things, that's why somebody will spend whatever it costs to get that crazy car, but they live at their mom's house still. And it's
But
like
you'll never
it's
know
crazy.
like a person's finances because people make it look good.
so like
You can
something
make
I
it
try
look
to
good.
something I try to teach on my show though, and this pisses people off every time I say it, but I think you're supposed to ask on the first fucking date these type of questions.
The first
I'm
fucking
talking.
date.
I'm not wasting my time. I like if I was a woman, I would be asking very questions that piss every guy off.
That's
Like, what's
probably
your
why I'm
credit
single. I
score?
think
How
that's
much
why
do
I'm
you
single.
make? And like, yeah, it pisses a lot of people off. But honestly, I think
seriously.
it needs to be said today because everybody wastes everybody's time. Now, if everybody was cool and wasn't wasting each other's time, then yeah, we could do the whole day thing. But it's not like that anymore. Everybody's wasting each other's time. So if we're gonna waste each other's time, I'm gonna ask you exactly how much you make on the first day. I'm gonna ask what your credit score is. I'm gonna ask if you got a house, if you have a car, all that shit.
That's important
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. I mean, with guys,
First
we'll
things first.
go on a date with somebody that we have no intentions
Facts.
Of ever
fucking being
dating,
with.
yeah.
It's just like, you pretty. Let's go eat a steak.
Yeah.
We possibly might fuck, but
Yeah.
but I'm not.
Possible.
It's not.
It's the possible.
You know, if we don't, we don't. You know, let's just go enjoy this meal. I want to eat anyway. So
Yep.
shit, it's like,
Yeah.
but it doesn't mean that I'm.
But so okay,
Man.
something me and him laugh about. We talk about this. Men will go and take a woman. I have friends, I'll just say that. They go out, they'll take you on a nice dinner. You're gonna get the best fucking steak in town. You're gonna have a grand fucking time when you go out with them. But their intentions ain't shit. But a lot of women, we lie to ourselves first, right? So we're like, damn, this nigga took me on a nice day. Like, he liked me. No, he wanna fuck. Okay, cool. But it's like y'all's intentions are different from our intentions,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, it's so different.
And
like,
we're both trying to finesse.
No, the thing
like-
is, every man wants to fuck.
no, yes,
Some men
totally
want to
agree.
fuck and
Wow.
build.
I'm so glad you said that.
every
Some
man
men want to fuck.
Well,
That
yeah,
is
it's
so-
always
Both men
want
want to fuck. Both men want to fuck.
Both of them want to fuck.
The great provider and the great.
They all
he
want to
still
fuck.
wanna fuck.
Yeah, no, like, y'all need to understand that's all guys want. Like, and women get
Both
finessed,
men
like
wanna
women
fuck.
get finessed out the box, men get finessed out the bag. So y'all, I'm sure y'all know girls that be finessing guys out the bag all day long. But guess what happens to some of the or to those really pretty girls sometimes? They get finessed out the box. They're fucking the same dude that everybody else is fucking, and next thing you know, they're digmatized and they don't want to let them go or whatever, you know.
Right.
But that's
Like,
why I
it
said
happens.
women, we lie to ourselves first
Well-
because we'll overthink. We just gonna lie to
Well,
ourselves.
women fall in love with their eyes, or no, women fall in love with their ears, men fall in love with their eyes. So we fall in love with things that like we see. Y'all fall in love with the shit that we say. We say all the right shit, you're done.
I'm delusional behind everybody. I don't want to. Right, like delusional behind them.
All right, Sirhale, do you have anything else to note on any of that? No. Okay. I want to know just really quick: are y'all very social or a homebody? Social or homebody?
Extremely social.
Extremely social.
I'm a homebody.
Homebody. What?
I am a social butterfly.
Social butterfly.
Same.
Social.
I'm social.
Social. So you're the only homebody?
No,
She's
behind
definitely
me.
not.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, no,
I
yeah.
was like, I'm definitely not a homebody.
Oh, so you're all social.
No, I'm a homebody.
Oh, you're the homebody. My bad.
Yeah, homebody.
Okay.
She is not social.
Can the person you're dating have friends of the opposite sex?
Well, okay, yes. The thing is, if y'all been friends these X amount of years and all this shit is going on, I'm not really gonna come in and try to change that. And it's also gonna depend on. I'm not the type of dude. I'm really not gonna act. I'm kind of fucked up in some ways.
Yeah.
I don't love easy. I don't care easy. So it's like it depends on how much I love you and care about you. If I'm gonna ask you the history of you and this dude. If I plan on just talking to you for a little while, some months, and I don't care if he fucked in the past or whatever. But if you my woman and I'm in love with you,
Yeah.
then you need to give me the history of you and this dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't have me around no dude that you done fucked and y'all done, and it didn't, y'all, whatever y'all had didn't work. And now you're trying to say, oh, this is my homeboy.
Yeah.
Don't have me around no shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be around that.
I wonder if they'd be honest.
And I've had women do that to me with they homegirls.
Yeah.
It's like you got your homegirl around me every day and y'all fucking. It's like you
What
could
the?
you could have just told me that off the rip.
That's crazy. We could.
Because now I gotta hit your homegirl.
You go too far.
we could have just done this together.
I done been played with.
Oh my gosh.
Can the person you're dating have friends of the opposite sex? Yes.
He can, because I definitely have them.
Okay.
Most definitely, because I got partners out there.
Okay, I would say maybe like 4 hours ago, I would have said yes, but like no.
After
No.
everything you learned about how
No.
guys want to fuck everything,
Yeah, no.
you're like, oh no, I can't believe you just learned that fact.
Yeah.
You should have learned that a long time ago.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna say
Talk closer.
my man can have friends of the opposite sex, but you cannot go meet a friend today and be like, oh,
No new
this
friends.
Is my friend.
Yeah, no,
No,
like
no,
don't
no.
like that's enough.
She had to
But
already
if you
have been a
already,
friend.
you have to introduce that friend to me like in the beginning. You know, like we can't already be in a relationship and then you come to me and be like, hey, I got this friend. Like, no.
So do y'all think that this is something that's like there's a lot of things that aren't equal in society between men and women, but do y'all think that this is something that's like equal, that like it should be the same? Like if men can have friends that are girls, then women should also be able to have men that are or that are men. Like is it an equal thing?
It's about the trust. Like my thing is, if we have that open communication and we have trust, then you should trust. That's just my friend. I'm not gonna ever bring no man around my man and make him feel like he got one up on my man. Like not
Yeah, I
doing
don't
that.
like
if we
that.
if
I don't
we
like
if
that.
we
We're not
went
doing
there,
that.
you're not like
don't
you're not
like
my
that.
friend like that. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just want y'all to understand something about men. Like we just kind of said, all men want to fuck. Okay,
Yeah.
so like we could say all day long that y'all's guy friends don't want to fuck you, and we could even prank call them right now probably and be like and try to be and see if they would, and they would probably still even say even over the phone right
No,
now in
they
a prank
would.
call. And well, I mean, some of them might, but a lot of them probably be like, why are you saying this? This is weird, you know? And like,
On some
yeah,
beta
they probably
shit.
would. But if they really had the fucking opportunity one night, like you come drunk or something, like some type of opportunity really shows up, they would actually fuck. So
I don't
like
know about
that's
that.
why
Yes,
that's
they
why,
would.
but that's why it's not equal
That's
though.
they
like
would.
saying
It's
you
not
would
equal
fuck
because the
Seth.
guys that are y'all's friends, like
No,
it's
that's-
not
see,
even
that's
close to
different, though.
equal.
Okay, so
It's
what's
not
the
even-
difference?
That's not
That's not
because you're not
different.
my friend.
Okay.
You're like my family.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
but
way different.
okay. So okay, we're just going off titles.
Okay, look. For one, most male friends are dudes who they just got X'd off the list of you not getting no pussy.
Ah, you
That's
right.
why
And
they
I
are your
agree.
friend.
Yeah, you
You know what I'm
friend-zoned them.
saying? But he definitely would fuck if given the opportunity. If given the opportunity, he would fuck. He is just your friend because you already made it clear that he wasn't going to fuck.
Okay.
They're called beta orbiters. That's what we call them, beta orbiters. They're always going to be there to orbit. They're always there for just to
I
get.
guess there is a
Is your boyfriend?
difference.
Are you and your boyfriend fighting? It's
I
okay.
agree.
You
Yeah.
can come cry with me. It's
I'm not
fine.
finna vent to no homeboy about my man.
Yeah.
I don't believe in venting to.
I
I've been
mean,
to my-
I
I've been to
agree that like
moms
those
about-
guys don't always get it, but what I'm saying is that they want it though, and like, why would if I was your boyfriend, why would I want you to be friends with those guys? Like, or why would I want you to go and spend time with them? Now, I can understand being friends or associates. I have a ton of girls that are my friends and associates. My girlfriend has to trust that I'm not going to ever sleep with any of them.
But see, here's the thing. For me, it's more or less of I have really close homeboys. Well, like they're like family. I go to their family house. You know, we gonna kick it. When I get in a relationship, they know, like, okay, some shit that we used to do is all kicking it till 2, 3 in the morning. It can't happen no more. I got a man now, and he
And
ain't gonna respect that.
I think that's the right way to
There's
do it.
boundaries.
I think that's the right way to do
even
it.
with my homegirls, like, hey, don't send me no shit
And,
like
and
that.
that's how it is
like,
with like my homegirls. Like I don't go
Yeah.
hang out with them now that I have a girlfriend. You know, like
Yeah.
you change. You're a completely different person once you're in the
it's
relationship.
boundaries.
Yeah.
Or bring them with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're my friend, my man can come too.
Yeah, bring them with you.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
man can come too.
Sometimes.
I just want y'all to not think it's like, don't get mad at your man if he's like, no, you can't go to brunch with your fucking best friend, that dude. Hell no. Yeah, because I think that's wrong. I don't think you should be going to brunch with another
So
dude.
getting mad.
Huh?
Definitely.
I'm
getting
going to
mad.
brunch with my
I'm
brothers.
going to brunch with my partner.
But I guess again, brothers and
I'll
friends are.
I'm just saying
That's
it's gonna make it
different.
really hard for you to keep relationships then. That's all I'm saying. Like you can do that. That's fine, do that, but don't complain later on that you're not locking down the right men you want.
That. It's I have 2 very close male friends, so I'm just like they're gonna. I don't want it to be. I don't want to like go into a relationship and then I have to. I'm not saying not change certain things or the boundaries, but you gotta trust me. If we together, you don't trust me. What the fuck we doing?
I'll give you a
Like,
perfect example. It's not even about trust sometimes. Like because like we were just talking about how hypergamy works and stuff like that. He can have all the trust in the world for you. It's about protecting the relationship, okay?
Okay.
So like here's a good example. And this is actually a horrible example because it's based off of me, and I have a best friend that's been my best friend for years. I went to prom with this girl. I stopped talking to her this last year, and the reason why was because she was blowing my phone up a lot. And I have a girlfriend that I take very
She don't
seriously.
respect your
So yeah,
relationship.
she wasn't respecting the relationship. So I completely cut her out and I completely stopped talking to her. That was the right, like I could have done what you said. And I could have argued tons and been like, this girl's been my best friend since we were 13 years old. I've never slept with her. She's married. She has kids. Like obviously nothing is going on here. I could have defended it as much as I could, but no, I respect my woman. And it's just like, no, I care way more about my relationship that I have right now with you than
But
that
she
friendship.
wasn't respecting your relationship.
No,
Did y'all
she was trying to protect the relationship. And what's funny is I would never cheat on her, and I would never
Right.
even talk to that girl in that way ever. So like she's literally just friend, but still I respect my girl so much that I'm going to make her feel more comfortable. I'm going to make her feel more happy. I'm going to do
Right,
whatever
right.
it takes to do that.
But that's a different
But did
scenario.
you tell your friend first?
Yeah, like, hey,
No,
what
no,
she
no,
was
no.
doing?
It took a
Did-
few months before I messaged her. And I was like, "Hey, stop messaging me all this stuff because it makes my
what
girlfriend
was
feel
she
uncomfortable."
saying?
She was just venting about how I wasn't talking to her as much anymore.
Yeah, see, I don't like
she
the
was
way
just
you
venting
handled
about
that.
the
Okay, yeah,
Well,
no,
no.
because that's your friend. Like,
Exactly,
no,
that's
That's
your
why he
friend,
said it
that's
was
your
a
friend.
Okay,
terrible.
and if
That's
she's
why
my
you-
friend, I have tons of guy friends
Yeah.
that I cannot talk to for months, and everything's completely fine.
But
It doesn't
those
mean-
are
different
guys.
I,
dynamics.
yeah.
Those are different
And you're
dynamics.
completely right. So I'm not gonna sit there. I have tons of women that are also my friends
you feel
that
like
completely understand it. She's the only one of all my. I have literally 100 female friends.
do you
Okay,
feel like
she's
she
the only one
overstepped
who's yeah. She did
boundaries?
overstep.
Okay,
Yeah, she did.
okay.
But
She
you can't have
absolutely did.
100 close friends. They
Well,
probably
yeah,
aren't
I
close
don't.
as her.
It's like we're saying we don't go and hang out or like you put them into that like they're in the friend zone. I'm in a relationship now, so I'm gonna do things differently. But when I'm
Right.
single, those 100 girls, we're going out, we're going to have fun, we're
But
gonna go
see,
do this
here's
stuff.
my
It's not like
thing.
that.
For me, it's like my homeboys, they gonna be there when if this nigga leave tomorrow, I know for a fact they gonna be there because they've been there. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the conversation of, hey, yeah, I'm in a relationship now. Yeah, there's gonna be certain boundaries, but I'm gonna tell my man as well, like, look, that's like family to me. They not going nowhere. So we're gonna have to meet somewhere in the middle because I don't feel like that's a deal breaker. You shouldn't just leave me because this was a
It
part
just
of my
depends
life.
how much you're putting energy into it. I just want you to know that it, like see it from the guy's perspective, basically. That like but you already said if you're in a relationship, you're not sitting there like trying to hang out with them all the time and stuff. So you're
Yeah.
doing everything right. But I just don't think you should break up with the guy if you're like, hey, I'm really trying to go to my homeboys to do a cookout tonight, and he's like, I really don't want you to do that. I just don't think it's worth it. You know?
of course.
That's all I'm
Okay,
saying.
cool, baby. I'll stay home.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Do you
Yeah.
want to go
Yeah.
with me?
Yeah, you want to come
Yeah,
with me?
yeah.
Like,
But like, what if he's working and he can't go with you?
okay, if he doesn't want
What
to
if all
go,
the what if all the guys are going to St. Patty's Day parade and you want to go with them and your man's working? And he's like, no, you can't go to St. Patty's Day parade with all those guys.
I'm stay home.
Okay.
That's my nigga.
That's all. Yeah, that's all. I was
That's
wondering.
controlling.
But
though,
that
to
is
me.
controlling, like
That's
very.
Like I don't like
Oh,
that.
we're-
I don't like a dude who
That's-
would do that.
Well, here then we're about to go into another really good
Okay.
question. Then, so do you think that if you were dating a girl, can she post bikini pics on her Instagram?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't care about not dating, marriage, your wife.
Yes.
Yes. Would you be okay, or if for the perfect guy, would you delete your Instagram?
I mean, I'm barely using it now, so yeah.
You would delete it for the perfect man.
Yeah.
Perfect guy, would you completely delete your Instagram or take bikini pictures down? Like either delete the whole thing, or if he's like take your
Hell no.
No,
bikini pictures down.
nigga, this
No?
is who I am.
Okay,
No.
No.
you wouldn't.
Mm-mm.
Okay, why don't you actually explain to them why that would bother a man?
Jesus.
Well, I'm glad that you guys are honest about this. But if you're with the man, what do you want to be there for you to hold you at night? Your Instagram or your man?
Is it that serious?
I just want to
Just
tell
answer the question.
Just tell what you want. So Instagram or your man.
Of course, my man. But
So let me tell you what's happening in our culture. Women are married to social media, and they are prepared to leave their men. Women will leave a marriage quicker than they'll leave Instagram.
y'all are so insecure. Oh my god.
No.
Yeah.
I
I
Here's-
can't get caught up into it.
Here's what I'm saying about this.
Post.
Here's what I'm saying is our attention is off.
Right.
Okay,
Like,
I
we-
agree.
Think about this. Like I know people who got 100 pictures on Instagram
Mhm.
and got no pictures in their house because right
That's
because
true.
we put
Yeah.
our attention into the digital world.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that if we are smart about this, we'd redirect that attention, and whatever you can't leave, that's letting you know what you put your most time into. It should be like that about marriages,
Yeah.
about relationships. I can't
Right.
leave because I invested so much. But we're at an age where we put so much time into social media that it feels like we can't leave this, and it don't care about you. Like,
No,
Well,
I
what
you
would
see what I'm
make
saying?
you
I
as my
mean-
man? What would make you as my man want me to leave Instagram if you're not insecure? Like, what other reason
see,
would it
let me
be?
tell you about the insecurity
Okay.
argument. What the insecure argument is a projection of what you think he's feeling. When a
Okay.
man has boundaries and he says, I don't want your behind and your titties out because I want this to be reserved for me. And let's just say
Yeah.
he's
It's
going,
sacred.
he's-
Okay, I
he's-
get that.
hold on,
part of
hold on.
it.
Like, he's going into politics. He's going into something. What
Okay.
women don't understand is you represent him. And all of his stuff that he's accomplished, the first thing people are going to look at is the woman he's with. And if his woman is not respectable, you are the lens that people see him through. So if you are thotting it up or you look like you are, people are going to assume that that's how he is as well.
Okay, but what if you're really
That's why this is
just
important.
what if you're really just in Cabo on a vacation with your girlfriends and you're not a thought? Like everybody knows you're
that
happily
doesn't
With your
mean-
girlfriends?
respectful.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree.
Hell no.
I mean, I feel like a woman,
She can post
you
whatever
never
she wants.
exactly.
Facts.
You never get a woman and shrink her.
You know what's
She is
appropriate
she
and
that
what's not.
woman is exactly who she was when you met her.
Exactly.
So if she 9 out of 10, she was already posting it.
Mhm.
So you can't get with this woman and tell her, hey, no more of this or no more of this. You know,
I
it's
disagree.
Yeah, it
We-
just depends. Like, so you'd be surprised how
Yeah,
much
nah,
women fall in
because-
line.
but
Like,
in the-
a
in the-
woman falls into her role when a man is in his role. You'd be surprised how many
When she
women
has that
I've
genuine
got to
desire.
do that because I was fully in my role. A lot of men are in their role, so they can't demand that
I
of a woman.
still want to know what other reason though would you want me to
Here,
delete
here,
a picture of me
here,
and my girls? Me and her went to Cabo
Right.
last year.
I'll
and
explain perfectly. Here's another question that goes perfectly hand in hand with it. Would you, if your man told you to stop going to the club or you can't have girls' nights anymore out with your girls, would you be okay with it for the perfect guy?
Why?
Bruh.
I'll explain in just a second. Yes or no?
No.
No?
No.
No,
No?
that's control.
Okay, this is why. Because are men and women the same?
Yes.
No.
No.
Are we equal?
No.
Are we equal?
No.
No, we're not equal.
We're not
Is there
equal.
certain benefits that women get in society and certain benefits that men get in society that we don't
Yes.
get in return?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. There's certain things that are not equal, and this is one of those things that is completely unequal. How many DMs? Which one of y'all gets the most DMs in a day? How many DMs do you get a day on Instagram?
0.
How many DMs do you get a day on Instagram?
A lot.
How many?
I'll say maybe like 6, 5, depending on
We'll
what
just
I
say
post.
5. We'll sound
Depending on
low.
what I post.
We'll just say 5.
A day.
5
I'm
or
just
less.
say 5 a week.
5. Okay.
I don't know.
We'll go on the high end on hers. 5 times 365 days a year is about 1,600. So
Trust.
that's
though.
1,600 opportunities. Do you know how much opportunities a man gets?
Probably more than that. I don't know.
No, you're completely wrong. They get absolutely the opposite.
Let me
No.
tell
You're
you
completely
something.
wrong. You're-
Me
No,
deleting my
no,
Instagram ain't
no.
finna stop.
No, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, here's the deal. So when you go out to a club
Okay.
and you're like I said, you're a pretty girl, okay, and you're dressed nice, like you're going there nice. Are you the type of girl or are you the type of person where you go and hit on guys?
If I'm in a relationship,
No, I'm just saying in general. In general, do you hit on guys?
like single me.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But who normally hits on who?
Shit, they come for me.
Yeah. So 9 times out of 10, if we're talking about the sexual dating marketplace, men pursue women, correct?
I mean, I pursue a man.
No,
Like,
it's a
I mean,
fact. It's a fact. 9 times out of 10, men pursue women. That is a
okay,
fact.
You told me.
No, it is. It's a fact. It's a fact. Men pursue
Yeah.
women more,
Right.
and women are usually the one.
agree.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay,
though.
so because of that, whenever you go to a club and you're dressed super nice and you're a pretty girl, you're going with a for sale sign on you, and you're literally asking for men to
No,
come.
because I can go
Yes,
to church. I
yes.
can go to work. I can go to anywhere.
Yeah, it's
looking good
fine.
for
You can go to
me.
church.
And I can also have
Oh, you
boundaries.
do it for you? You do it for
Yes,
you? So do you wear makeup and sit in your living room and watch TV?
Absolutely.
So you get fully done up and sit in your living room and watch TV.
I absolutely will.
Yeah.
That's the
To
biggest.
create
I
content.
can't even argue anymore,
Hey,
guys,
look,
because
look,
that's the biggest cap I've
look,
ever
look,
heard in my life.
Now look.
That's nice.
I'm not gonna
You
lie
wear
to you, bro.
makeup and get ready and sit in your living room.
I
You
want
literally
you
get
to
fully
see
clubbed
me.
up.
I do it
to
for
sit in your
you.
living
That's
room.
the
I
biggest
really
thing.
do
That's the
for me.
biggest thing. As men, see, I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of those dudes. I dated
I do
around,
too.
so I've experienced a lot of women.
I promise.
One thing that men have to realize: women do a lot of things for themselves.
Like, seriously.
And you know what
They do
women
it-
need to realize?
do it
They're
for
going to stay.
themselves.
Yeah, but you know what real women need to realize? They're going to stay single past 30, past 40 if they keep doing this shit. Because y'all
For
don't,
themselves.
y'all do not have leverage. You do not have the leverage you think you have to be
Okay.
able to go out and do those
Do
things.
what?
So
To,
are
to
we?
go out to because here's the thing: if y'all took any of the advice that I've just been saying, you could have maybe locked down a really awesome
Sir,
guy over the
hold on,
last decade. You
was
could have
with
really done it.
Listen, I was with $1 million man for 8 years.
So
I
your
left.
advice?
Yeah,
was,
but
He
you,
didn't
you're not
leave
with him
me.
anymore, though.
I left.
so
but
but
exactly.
your advice was
Exactly.
Your
I left.
advice was to
Exactly. You
I
just proved
did,
my
but
point.
no, I did all of that. I deleted my Instagram. I deleted my Facebook. I still got cheated on. So what's next?
Yeah, because
I
you
cleaned-
because
I
you don't
cooked.
understand high value men. You don't understand.
How?
You don't understand that a high value man is always going to exercise his
Okay,
options.
so
If he has
answer me.
options,
Oh
he's
my
going to
fucking
exercise.
God.
You shouldn't choose those men. That's
No, you're
seriously.
right.
You're
that is
right.
ser-
He's
that
right.
is
man.
seriously
Going
like
right.
that is
He's
seriously
right.
like dating Nick Cannon and then being mad that you're another baby mama by him. It's
Listen,
there's no
but a broke
point.
nigga gonna cheat.
But no, a high value man is going to cheat if
They
you don't
all
want
gonna
to.
cheat.
If what
They all gonna cheat.
they all going to cheat?
They all
Humans
gonna
cheat.
They
But,
cheat.
no. A high value man
Agreed,
is definitely
brother.
more likely
It used
to
to
cheat.
be men ain't shit.
Yeah,
Both,
so-
gen-
He
both
has more
genders,
access.
ain't shit.
It's both now.
He has
All they
more
homegirls
access.
not
Like
faithful.
we just
Honestly,
said.
girls are the new.
Yeah,
like,
no,
We the
they
new
aren't.
city boys.
No, they aren't.
Well, we just said
City
we
girls
just brought
got
up who cheats more, and we all admitted that women do cheat more. It is a fact.
I never
It's
cheated.
not.
I
Okay,
never
so my
cheated.
question,
Every-
my question now is, you said if we all had took some of the advice you gave, the advice was to get rid of social media if he requested.
Yes. If the right man, if this guy is doing everything correct for you in life, and then the only thing he's asking is, I don't like you having an Instagram because you get DM'd by 5 dudes a fucking day, then yeah,
So
get
you
rid of
don't
the
trust
fucking
me?
Instagram. No, it has nothing to do with trust.
What
He's
you
protect.
worried
Hold
about?
on,
I can
stop
go to
cutting me
the
off. Stop
church.
cutting me off. Stop
Let him
cutting me
talk.
off.
Let him talk.
grocery
Stop cutting me
store.
off.
Let him
Stop
talk.
cutting me off. He's protecting the relationship. He doesn't have to protect it at the grocery store. Don't get me wrong. Yes, guys will go hit on you at
That's
the
where
grocery
they
store.
come.
Yes, but guess what?
Gas station
Are you
too.
going to have more guys hit on you at the grocery store or the fucking club? This isn't rocket science. Are you going to have more guys hit you up on Instagram or at the grocery store?
Okay.
It's not rocket science.
Okay, bro, let
Obviously,
me
more
ask you
guys are
this.
going to hit you up through Instagram or the club.
Are y'all both
I don't
deleting your Instagram,
Right.
or is it just her?
Men and women are not the same.
We are not the
Oh,
same.
fuck
Here,
off.
hold on. I'm going to answer your question. No, we're not the same. So the reason, if a guy has his Instagram and say he has a bunch of thoughty ass pictures on there, yes, he should definitely delete it. If he's trying to be a male model and pick up bitches on it, yes. If he's using it for networking, if he's using it to grow a business, that is okay. The same as if a woman was a professional model, you obviously can't argue for her to get rid of her shit because she's a professional Instagram model. But yeah, it's the same thing.
I
Yeah,
get what you're
but
saying.
most guys are using their Instagram to network and for business
Excuse
stuff.
me.
Now, some of them are using it to get girls. You're completely
I
right.
think more
but
women
those-
are doing it than guys.
I don't encourage men
That's
to
what
do
we
that
use
shit
it
though.
for.
I hate guys that do that shit.
Wait, repeat that last thing. Repeat that last thing you just
I
said.
said I think more women are using it to network and make money than guys are.
Yeah.
Like I have a whole 17K followers on my hair page. I use it to make money. But guess what?
That's a hair
I
page.
get 5 DMs in there a week from dudes that don't have nothing to do with hair.
Yeah,
Still,
but
I'm not
imagine
deleting that because people wouldn't know about me. They wouldn't book me if they didn't see my
It's
work.
word of mouth.
People
If
would-
I
But
let
go
y'all-
back to
if I
that-
let y'all see my DMs,
My shit,
But let's-
like I ignore niggas. They sit there for months and talk to them.
You just gotta know who you
it's
dealing
the
with.
opportunity. It's
But
just
here's
the
the
fact that
thing.
but it's that's why I told you earlier. I said hypergamy is a real thing. It is
But
a
those
very real thing.
opportunities can be found at the grocery store, in the gas
That-
station,
mainly
at
the
my
gas
cousin's
station.
house,
Different.
at my
You're right, but I
dance
just explained.
recital, at my
I-
kid's school. It can happen.
And I explained to you that it happens way more on Instagram and at a club. You're completely right. You can get hit on anywhere.
But to be
but it
honest, I don't
happens
want to
way more
do
at
from
those two places.
Instagram. Like if that's his way
Hey,
of
I
To be
agree
hon-
with you. I think that Instagram is a horrible way to source women. I tell
Yeah.
guys the only cold approach. So I agree with you, but the opportunity is there. And if in every panel I ask girls, how do you normally talk to guys? Instagram, cold approach, or dating apps? And half of them sometimes say Instagram. So you might be right, and that Instagram never worked for you. But 50% of women, based off of what my show and me asking a ton of women, they get hit on all the time from Instagram,
it's
and they do
no
go out on
dating
dates
app
that
for me.
way.
It's no app for me.
Yeah.
But
honestly.
I don't.
Instagram is the
Instagram
biggest
is
dating
no
app in the
app.
world.
yes,
Instagram
yes.
is the biggest
Instagram-
dating-
picture on there for
Instagram
you.
is the club in your lap. Anywhere you can go, it's in your lap. That's what
Okay.
Instagram is.
a dating
But
app.
my thing
Okay, it is a dating app.
If we're in a relationship, right, and we're having a fair compromise, and I'm like, okay, well, what do you want me to delete it for? Is it bothering you? Like, my thing is this: I don't. They gonna shoot from wherever. Like
That's what I was
Anywhere.
like what I'm
So I
thinking.
can delete
yeah.
the Instagram dudes, but then what about the dudes at the
The
gas
football
station?
field when I take the
Right.
kids to practice.
Well,
I gotta
yeah,
take
but
my- I gotta take
you gotta
my
understand.
son.
Obviously, your man can't be insecure about every interaction you
So
have
that's
in
like
life.
saying
He's
though
going
that
to
my
protect.
son can't play
Bro,
basketball
he's
because
going
it's
to-
men there. That's
he's
like
going-
saying that I can't
no.
go to the grocery.
No,
Yes.
he's protecting you from horrible places. You think the club is a good place
Okay,
for a
no,
girl in a
we- okay,
relationship
we
to
can't
be
be
at?
the 24/7 baby boy.
So
She
you-
can't be
so
with
That's
her.
the only thing I'm arguing
One
against.
mic.
Is
Oh, I
don't
thought
go
it
to
was
the
on
mic.
club.
Instagram.
One
Oh,
mic.
See,
Well,
I
no,
don't
both,
want to. I
Instagram
don't
or
want
the
to.
Hey,
club.
pause. Everybody pause. Hey, one mic at a time. Like
Absolutely.
this really hurts the quality of the viewers.
Yeah, they can't
We
understand.
really
shit.
gotta calm it down a bit.
Okay. Let me. Can I say
Yeah,
something?
yeah, you good.
The thing is, you trying to turn your woman down too much, bro. You turning her down. Like to strip a woman of something,
of attention, because that's all y'all are getting from it.
That's
the only
bad.
thing you get from
you
it.
Cannot.
Why is it bad?
First of all,
why does your woman
first
need
of all,
attention from all these other men?
First of all, let's be real. Nobody wants something that nobody else wants.
Hello.
So that's off the rip. Nobody wants that. Let's be real. You know,
I'm confused.
So,
what do you mean?
Hold on, say that again.
Yeah,
If we have 3 steaks sitting
nobody
here and
wants
we have some
something
Vienna
that
sausages,
nobody else wants. You know what I'm saying? If your girlfriend wasn't attractive and wasn't desirable and wasn't all these other things, you wouldn't want her anyway.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like
it's like we were just saying, though. Loyalty is biggest to a man. Loyalty is more important to us than anything else.
It is.
Honestly,
and I can be loyal to you with Instagram.
But let me explain to you why loyalty is such a big deal. Loyalty is a big deal because for 300,000 years, when we were Homo sapiens, we didn't have birth control, we didn't have condoms, we didn't have tests to know whose baby is whose. The only way we knew that our baby was ours was how loyal our woman was. That's why we love. And let me get something straight too. Broke guys, 80% of men, 90% of men are not going to say what the fuck I'm saying right now because they don't have the leverage. They don't have the power to do it. Okay. I have a girl, she has an Instagram. She has 120 followers on there. That's a bunch of girls that are her friends. She doesn't have no thoughty pictures on there. Do you think that she's lacking in happiness, lacking in attention? I give her plenty of attention, energy, and time.
But that doesn't mean she isn't thotty.
But no, dude, no.
That doesn't mean anything.
What do
It's
you
women
mean?
that post thotty stuff. You still can't fuck.
Well,
Facts.
But you know, it's that doesn't mean anything.
No,
bro.
it's about respect for the relationship. Do you
I
want
get
to
what you're
protect the
saying.
relationship?
what
Do
you're
you
saying,
want to
but-
respect the relationship?
let me say this.
Respecting the relationship is being loyal to it. I don't see nobody but you when I'm with you. Even if these people on Instagram see me modeling out in Cabo with my friends, it's for me and my friends. It's for nothing.
And here's the
else.
thing:
Like,
y'all can have these mentalities forever, but do not be mad at 40 because no guy was taking you seriously. Whenever a guy might have took you seriously, but he would have asked these simple things like you had. You had that.
But here's the thing: I shouldn't. It's about.
I just don't think that's up for
compromise.
discussion.
My thing is this: if we're in a relationship, right? I'm pretty much have showed you I'm solid. I pretty much showed you I'm here. I'm down to ride with you. We're gonna ride this way. Like I'm a very solid individual. Period. If I love you, and shit I will not do for you, friend or a man that I fuck with, I treat him the same way. Shit, whatever. But for you to come and tell me, oh, delete your Instagram. Okay, granted, to me, yes, it's all about respect, right? Certain pictures I'm not gonna post just out of respect for my man. Like, okay, he might not like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really big on like just nudity anyway, like on the internet. I'm not big on posting my relationship though. So that's a conversation for me and my partner to have. If my partner's okay with me having an Instagram, guess what the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have an Instagram. But if you want me to delete my shit, you deleting yours too? You finna come up off social media? Because just like them niggas up in my inbox and bitches in yours. So what's up? What we doing?
And every nigga
It's just like I'm saying though, we're not equal. Like men and women aren't equal. We keep going back to these things like we think men and women are the same. We're not the same.
No, we definitely aren't the same.
Okay, but how do you not be equal in social media? What's the difference? You can't tell me to delete mine.
Because how many DMs do men get a year, and how many DMs do a women get a year? It's that simple.
A lot. We get a lot,
this
bro.
young man
We get a lot.
here.
I gave her the code to my
I
IG.
manage him. I have his
I'm not
password.
I'm not
I can
arguing against the exception to the
telling
rule.
you,
I'm
bro.
not saying that there aren't exceptions to
I
the
get
rule.
more DMs than them.
I,
All of them.
once again, I'm not arguing there's not an exception to the rule. I'm not arguing that there aren't guys that are in the top 10%.
Let me ask you
That's
this.
all I'm
then.
saying.
So if my partner and if we agree that social media is something that we can have, why can't that work for me and my partner? Because you're saying we're going to be single for life because we want to delete Instagram.
I'm just saying that you could possibly break up. There's tons of guys out here who would maybe give you everything, but that's the one request they're going to ask. And there's a lot of women that would walk away from that.
And what's funny is I've met some
men
men recently with no Instagram. They got a whole wife at home.
But what's
that's why they don't have Instagram, because they got something to hide. So it's just like, I just don't think that should be the factor. Like,
that's not a deal breaker.
Regardless, it's not a deal breaker. It's not it's not important. You gonna have social media.
Yeah, but y'all saying it's not a deal breaker for y'all. He's saying if the perfect dude says get rid of this,
the perfect dude not gonna ask me.
Not for me. See, but here's the deal. Like y'all keep y'all keep thinking that it's all about what y'all want, and the thing is, okay,
but there's somebody out there for everybody though. Like seriously, the perfect dude for me not gonna ask me to.
I'm very submissive.
I think that's some goofy shit. If I wanted to have that mentality, then that means that I'm gonna fucking walk around and act to do everything I was getting. It's like, it's all right. The right woman's I'm gonna fucking sleep with 30 bitches and I'm I'll do
that's where
whatever. And you know what? The right
alignment is-
woman is gonna be cool with me sleeping around and
you
doing all
have
that.
to understand
just
though,
that's not
everybody's situation is different, right? So if I get with a man, certain things that I want my man to accept of me, he's gonna
Yeah.
want things for me to accept of him as well too, right? I like certain things. I don't want to live with no man. I'm not very traditional when it comes to shit like that. I don't want to live together. We don't never got to live together. I'm cool with us living separately.
Mhm.
That's me. I'm not a traditional girl. I'm one of those, hey, I want to have fun. I want to have us
I
do
said for me though, just
I'm
simply
not gonna
because
do
like
that.
Yeah.
I've been in a situation that I felt was controlling before, where this
Right.
man didn't want me to wear something like I have on right now. My
Yeah.
friends and family will tell you.
Now,
I
when
still
he was
have-
with you or when he wasn't
when
with
he
you,
was
he
with
didn't.
me. When
That's
he-
crazy. See, I hate guys
Listen,
that do that shit.
right.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
So I'm big on just like if it's seen. If
But
it
those guys
comes
are
off-
insecure as fuck. That's actually insecure. When you're with your girl and you try to limit what she's wearing, that is actually insecure. Now, if he's trying to limit because he's
Wait.
going to church and he wants you to wear something nicer than the slutty outfit, that's one
Listen,
thing.
So,
But it just
hold on.
depends.
So that's kind of
Yeah.
contradictory. So if we're saying now, I just want to take this from a logical approach.
Mhm.
If we're saying that delete your Instagram, that's not insecurity. But if you tell her to change the way she dresses, is this that doesn't go. I think what this all boils down to, we getting older. We ain't got no time to be sitting up on Instagram and IG at 35 and 40 years old.
True.
Right? We're dedicating our time to something that's not a return on investment. Now listen, you have a business page, right?
Mhm.
If you're making money, you have to do it. The way of
I
2022.
make money from both of
If
them.
you make money online, get your money up. That's what you have to do. But if you ain't making no money, you're gonna let this be the thing that prevents you from being in a relationship. It's absolutely absurd. And I think what we really have to do is question: are we addicted to this stuff? Are we addicted to social media, addicted to attention, addicted to likes, addicted to stuff that really don't translate to nothing meaningful in life? And I think that's where we are. We're just addicted to attention, like attention that doesn't mean anything.
I will say like
Yeah.
my use for Instagram, TikTok is honestly like a new Google.
Yeah.
Being an A&R manager, I can go on TikTok and
You have
Google
to. Yeah.
a day in the life to stay current to whatever. I learned so much from social media, even how to run my reels up in my numbers to where I can monetize this content. So it's all about your intentions. I don't use Instagram or any app as a dating app or to post my pictures with the intent to find my husband. I truly don't. So it just all boils down to
If you're making money, you got to do that.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
just feel like it's what works for me and my partner. Like, granted, like I said, of course, I'm respectful in my relationship of like certain posts or like, certain things, your partner, right? So, like, okay, my man wouldn't like this, you know what I'm saying? But it's not, I came from a very controlling relationship. So you can't just come at me like that. You have to come at me a completely different way because I'm going to feel like, it's like how I want to think about what my man wants. He got to think about how I feel too. And I'm going to feel like, damn, nigga, you trying to control me? Like, what's going on? Like,
Yeah.
now you stripping me of this. What else you gonna strip me of?
Yeah. I feel like Instagram is just too much. Instagram is the news for some people. People don't buy newspapers anymore.
Absolutely.
People using
Follow
social
CNN.
media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Instagram is providing
Everything.
swagger, it's providing news.
And what's funny is
knowledge
I've talked to a dude recently
It's
who
like-
just does
it's a
not
lot.
he don't do social media. And that's perfectly fine. I wouldn't try to encourage him to get on it. I wouldn't try to influence him to,
The biggest thing I take this back to is that, like, remember one of the first questions I asked y'all, what is the guy that you want? That's what this always all goes back to is that, like the guy of your dreams or the guys that you really want, what do they want? And like, I'm not saying I'm one of those guys at all. Like you're saying, the perfect guy for you isn't going to care about it. But I'm just saying, as a guy that worked makes the high six figures, and I'm a true provider, and I'm a guy that's very spiritual, takes care of my girl, and does a lot of good things right. Like I said, I'm not perfect, but just from my point of view, from certain other high value men that I know, they won't put up with that type of stuff. And like I said, you're just trying to see what those you need to think about what those guys want. Now you might find the perfect guy who doesn't care.
But I also feel like organically, naturally, if you in love and your guy is this perfect guy, y'all gonna end up off of it organically anyway. You know what I'm saying? It ain't
You're
too
completely
much.
right. Yeah, because you're both gonna just love each other so much, you're just gonna naturally
So
do the
that's
right
just
thing.
how I feel.
Yeah, but it's so rare for it to
That's
fall
not
into that.
I'm on it.
Yeah. I want to know now, should women be drafted? Do you think women should be drafted
Drafted into
into the army? Yeah.
No.
No,
It's just a funny one.
no. It's
I
just
don't know.
it would just have to be something like extremely crazy going on. But no,
No? Should women be
I would
drafted?
say no.
No? Should women be drafted? No?
No.
No?
Baby, get somebody else to do that.
No.
Well, I got a caveat.
Why?
I got a caveat for this one. If the woman is equal, I can do whatever you want to do, and she wants all the benefit of equality, but none of the responsibility. Draft, right? So she has to be able to
I respect that.
acknowledge that there are certain privileges you get from being a woman, and if she can't do that, come on, lady, come on, sign up.
All right.
Sign up sheet
I
right there.
hear you.
So would you give up your right to vote
For what?
for the draft? Like if they were like, look, y'all don't have to go to the draft, but you have to give up your right to vote. Would
Bye.
you do it?
I guess I'm going.
You're not gonna vote?
No, I'm voting.
Oh, you're voting?
I'm
You're gonna go to the
voting.
draft? All right. Would you give up your right to vote for the draft?
I'm
to
gonna
not
just
get
I'm gonna
drafted?
just get pregnant before,
Guess
and
I
then
won't
you
be
can't
fucking
draft me.
voting.
I guess you're voting.
I guess I won't be voting.
Oh, you won't be voting? You're not getting drafted?
I'm not going to the damn military.
Just get pregnant, and then you don't have to go.
Facts.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
Am
one
I
thing,
giving up
they
my right
heard
to
what you
vote?
said.
You'd have to give up your right to vote if you don't want to get drafted.
Drafted in combat though, like
Yes.
am I
Yeah, you
Yes,
She just
combat.
strap up.
I'm
Yeah.
giving it.
You're giving up your right?
I'm
I
just
get
not be able to
Right.
vote.
Damn,
It
they're
ain't
leaving
for
you
me.
hanging.
Yeah, it's not.
You going drafted
I'm
alone.
gonna be, look,
I
I'm
might
gonna
just
be
go and
drafted
have
and
to get
pregnant,
pregnant.
and that's what.
Yeah, I might just have to
That's
go and get pregnant at
impossible.
that
Look,
point.
All right, now
That's
now I
what you
want to
gonna do.
know, should men have reproductive rights? So that means that if like say like you have or you're pregnant and once the baby comes out, he can sign his rights away. He can say, I'm not paying for anything for 18 years. Do you think men should be able to have reproductive rights?
In the state of Texas.
Let's actually stay a state that has abortion still because it
Okay,
works with
good
my example
question.
better.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Should they have the right to choose not to be a parent?
In the same state as abortions are legal.
Yeah.
That like they should. No?
You talking about after the baby born?
Well, that's usually how it works
No.
when a guy sign. They sign the rights away before the baby's even born.
Yes.
Oh damn, I didn't know that.
No.
No, you don't think so?
It's a hard one for me.
No,
Yeah, because y'all both have kids.
I work
yeah.
for the
I
state,
don't have.
Oh yeah,
so I see this.
I'm
all
gonna
the
say
time.
yeah.
like yeah, like they should have reproductive rights. Okay, should guys have reproductive rights? Be able to?
hell no.
No,
It's like you already.
because every guy would do it then, huh?
Fuck yeah.
I mean, like you made that
Fuck
kid.
them
You
kids.
made
That's
that
all I'm
kid. No
saying.
matter how much it hurt,
You should have the right to be
and
irresponsible.
no matter how
Like,
much it, no matter how fucked up it is.
Even if
like,
he said up front, I don't want to be a father.
Yeah, that's
okay,
what
well,
I'm
why
saying.
why did he give you?
I mean, even if
You
it-
right? I changed.
it's tough in that situation because it's like you still put yourself in this
Right.
situation.
Okay, you put
So
yourself
you
in
right.
your situation, but you have
So
the
if you-
option to leave
You do.
because you're probably going to be absent anyway. So why don't you go ahead and sign it over?
I wouldn't say that.
good.
I
good-
wouldn't
good
say
point.
that. I wouldn't say that either because sometimes
They change their mind later on or something.
no, sometimes you just you don't want a kid, but you just have to hold it and
Mhm.
realize this
Facts.
is mine.
Yeah,
This
true.
belongs to me, no matter the fucked up circumstances that they came into the world. This is my kid.
Yeah,
That's
You know what I'm
interesting.
saying? So it's like I'm gonna say no.
yeah. Just because once they see it, they might change their mind.
I mean, because can you ask that question to a woman? Like, I just
Here, no,
but women and men
I'll
are not equal.
I'll
Let me
explain.
tell you.
I'll explain it,
Okay.
how it is equal in a second. But what about you? Do you think men should have reproductive rights
Absolutely.
in states where abortion is legal?
Absolutely.
Okay. So here's the thing. In states where abortion is already legal, think about it. If women can get rid of the baby and the man has nothing, he has no options at all, it's not equal. But if he's able to walk away, doesn't that make her think twice before she sleeps with certain men? Because you're going to be like, wait, why would I go sleep with this guy? Because he might sign off, So I think in states where abortion is legal, you should have a mirror of a man having a right as well, because it makes you both accountable. You're both going to think
Most
twice
definitely.
before you do something stupid. And in Texas right now, as many women, y'all are all Dems, y'all probably are very upset about the abortion stuff, where I think, honestly, it's even now. Men didn't have no rights before. Now women have no rights again.
What
We're-
the fuck?
It's,
Hold on,
it's
wait,
equal.
What?
Can
I'm
you
sorry.
explain that again?
Because men
It's
already
giving
didn't
you-
have the right to do anything. We already didn't have the right to sign away or do anything.
So
So
now
now
they
it's
have-
equal. So guess what? You you have to think twice before you sleep with a guy now, just like how we always had to be worried about it the entire time.
But there's
Yeah,
more than
I
just
get what
like
he's saying.
bringing
I
it
get
in
what he's
a
saying.
kid.
Everybody's equally responsible.
Okay, yes. but
Accountability is fair now.
The kid is the only one that lacks
Right.
in this whole entire situation. So
And that's what-
yes,
And our
if parents
infrastructure can't support that.
have to
Yeah.
consider.
Well,
So,
yeah,
no.
it's more of a
Hypothetical.
But I
yeah,
wouldn't say
it's a
that's-
full hypothetical thing. It's never gonna happen, obviously.
The
We all know
thing,
that.
the thing is, most kids are mistakes made during sex.
facts.
So
But then
it's like when the guy makes a mistake and you can't undo, you can't make this woman do anything.
Mhm.
yeah.
You know, the option is all hers, you know. But for me, I just feel like even if she goes through with it, that's your kid.
Yep.
No, yes, but
You know
I
what
do
I'm
feel
saying?
like
That's your
women
baby.
should give an option to a man because it's a double-edged sword for me.
Yeah.
Because for me, if I have sex with somebody, right? I don't care if we've been together all this time, and he like, look, baby, I just don't want no kids right now. Like that's going to be
You're gonna take
that's
heed.
that's gonna be like maybe I need to go have an abortion, nigga, because I'm not doing this alone.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But I look at the bigger picture of now I'm bringing another child into this world who's in separate households. I got to co-parent with this person. I got to deal with
Yep.
this person.
Yeah.
It's deeper than just that. A lot of women were so fucking emotional that we're just like, oh, I got pregnant by a nigga. I'm keeping it. I don't give a fuck what he got to say. No, it's important. It's important.
Yeah, it is
It's
important.
super important. I feel like it should be a mutual decision.
And that's
amongst
what's scary
the two.
about getting baby trapped. That's the only reason why I would even bring this up, because it's just a good debate over, like, really, it's only the women that baby trap that are like a
Mhm.
problem, you know? 'cause
Shout out
that's
to the niggas who got trapped.
Women
Shout
get
out to
trapped
the women
too.
who got
Yeah,
trapped as
thank
well.
you.
Yeah, it does
Thank
happen.
you.
So now I want to know what's
Mm.
one red flag and one green flag for you. So one thing that like you're that's like a really good thing that you like about certain guys, and something that's really bad. You're like, I'm not dating guys that do that.
If he doesn't read,
If he doesn't read, that's a red flag.
that's a red flag.
What's a green flag?
Green flag? If he's just really attentive, that's a green flag.
Okay, red and green.
A red flag? A liar.
A liar.
Mhm.
Okay, and what's a green flag?
I love a transparent man.
Super honest.
Super honest.
Okay.
Okay, Daddy, I'm gonna delete it.
Yeah, delete that Instagram.
Red flag or green, and one green flag.
Red flag. Defensive.
Defensive. Me.
Yes.
Green flag. Pay attention to detail.
Green flag. Pay attention to detail.
And I also feel like a man that treats his mom with like high level of respect is a green flag.
That's
too.
a green flag.
Mhm.
Dude, that's a funny one that we've heard as a green and a red. Like some women have been like,
That
it's a
was my
red
red
flag if he
flag.
loves his mom too much. And then there's some people that are like, it's a green flag.
Now, mama's boy versus
Yeah,
no,
titty
like,
baby.
yeah.
Not okay. One red flag, one green flag.
That was my red flags. My red flag is a man who does not know how to treat his mom or his sisters. Like, I don't like that.
and what's
then
a
a
green?
green flag is a man who is honest and attentive.
Okay. Go ahead and tell us what a good green flag and a red flag, or what a good green flag is for a woman, and something that guys should avoid that's a good red flag.
I like what the lady said, but I would say a woman who's too emotional about stuff. She lives in her emotions about everything.
Huge red
If
flag.
you like women have to have emotions, but if she's slashing tires when she get upset and breaking phones and stuff, no, that's a red flag. That's gonna cost you some money down the line. But a woman who can be emotional, but pause for a minute, think about what's going on, and then make a better decision. That's a huge green flag.
Okay. Yeah. Don't get the red flag BPD girl. One red flag and one green flag, man.
I think my red flag is just maybe too nosy.
Too nosy.
It's
Well,
like, where are
that's
you finding
good.
certain things from? Like, what is
Wow.
making you dig like this? You know?
Does that
Yeah.
mean she don't trust you?
No, she really likes you then.
Probably don't.
She likes you too much.
Hey, I got a question for the ladies.
Yeah.
So I noticed a couple of you actually mentioned you want a man that knows how to treat a woman like their mother or like their sister. You know, for women though, do you think most women know how to treat a man if they had like a father figure in their home?
If they had a father figure in their home, I'm
Yep.
sure they probably watched their mom and kind of got some of those those characteristics and traits for her for like how to treat him overall. But I also think when you get grown,
Mm.
you just learn your own way of.
It takes way too long now. We should have learned these things when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's too hard now. I think the internet distracted everybody really bad for the last decade. What was your question? Did you have it for all the girls?
Yeah, it was for all the girls.
What
Do
was
you
it
think,
again?
so going back to y'all's thing as far as women wanting a guy that knows how to treat their mother. Let's say the guy grew up in a single parent household, only a mother. Do you, or a woman, vice versa? Do you think women would know how to really treat a man if they never had a father figure?
That's hard for me. My mom is a super alpha fucking woman. She's ex-military. She's a fucking nigga. I got it. Solo dolo. But my granny, I was raised in a Hispanic household. My grandma's very submissive. That's where I got that from. So I don't.
It's hard to tell.
It's hard because
Yeah.
my mom is very opposite. My grandmother is very like submissive, and you cater to a man. You.
I think it's bad if it's with the alpha mom for sure. Like if they're raised solely by the alpha mom, I think it would hurt the man. Like not for a girl, but I
Yeah.
think for a man it would screw him up if the woman was like that too much.
Yeah.
Do you like what do you think about that?
So I think that it's like twofold, right? You can learn these things. Like I don't think there's anything that's not teachable in this situation.
It depends how
So-
coachable you are.
Right.
Mhm.
And that too. And same with the men. Like, I mean, it takes him a little longer, and a lot of them are prideful and stubborn. So
Mhm.
not
Yeah,
all the
men don't hit
time.
their pride until 30, 35. So like y'all
Yeah.
have to kind of deal with us being stupid for a lot of years
a long
sometimes.
time.
And
Right.
women are so socially calibrated, like we can't even keep up with y'all socially. It's insane.
Right.
Yeah, like I really believe in complementarianism, where men are really good at some things and women are really good at some things. Like y'all got higher pain tolerance, y'all are super socially awesome, and we're fucking autistic as hell sometimes. Who has more privilege in America? Or no, wait, did you answer that too?
No,
Yeah. So
but-
do you think a guy being raised by a single mother household, do you think that he's gonna have trouble being
Or
a good
woman,
or a woman?
a
either
woman
one?
that's raised in a single parent household, usually of course by the mother.
think-
Do you think she would know how to really treat a man
I think it
without a
could
father
be
figure?
difficult, but I definitely think it's something that could
It's
be
a coachable learned
Yeah,
thing.
definitely.
Yes,
Okay.
Who would coach you?
definitely.
Okay.
Can I answer that as well?
Yeah.
The answer is no. If a woman is not raised to see a woman taking care of a man, anytime he shows any sign of perceived weakness, you're gonna call that man a B, because you have no idea of knowing what a man actually is and what his moments are and still maintain respect. So the answer is no. Now, can it be coached? Yes, but the truth is, how many women do you know who are going to get coached to know how to treat a man? Most women think that if you got bomb coochie, if you pretty, then that's enough. That's all a man wants, right? So it's not
It's
not just you gonna figure this out. You have to know how to treat and work with a man, especially a man who's about something. Because stuff that dudes who look at you, man, she's so fine, she's the coldest thing I've been with. Those kind of guys, you can get away with stuff. Men who can go
Right.
replace you,
Right.
there's a certain level you got to treat him with. And if you don't know how to work with him, you're going to either be a nuisance to him, like you're going to get on his nerves because you don't know how to work with him, or you're going to always assume the worst in him because you have no idea. You don't know what a man is when if he's angry, if he's being controlling. You don't know because
That's
you
so
ain't never
true.
seen it before.
So
Yeah.
true,
Yeah.
man.
So a
Yep.
woman has to be cultured to love a man. You don't just pick this up from reading a book.
I feel like things can work one or two ways. Sometimes people who, okay, like a dude who he didn't have the best mom, or a girl who didn't have the best dad, sometimes they cling to the opposite sex.
Yep.
Like they'll cling to a dude because their daddy wasn't around, and they might treat you extremely good. you know?
Daddy, mommy issues.
So I feel like it's just
it
I don't
depends
know.
how you're raised and how you see it too. Yeah.
I mean, for me,
Well, you
once
can either learn from the bad things or you can let it destroy you too.
yeah, for me, I feel like the way you were raised,
There's a lot of what you, yeah.
it does. But if it's a bunch of bad, when you get to a certain age, you're using that as an excuse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
that's a
You definitely got to come out of however you were raised,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I mean, my mom wasn't married, but it's like that doesn't have anything to do with anything.
Mhm.
You know
And
what
we
I'm
can
saying?
also use how we raised to pay attention to what not to do in our
Mhm.
relationships.
That's a
For
fact.
sure.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
No, the environment's your destiny, y'all. I want to know who has more privilege in society, in American society, men or women?
Man.
What do you think, bro?
That's tough.
Oh, that's that
I
is
mean, honestly, bro, that's more of a race question than gender.
tough.
Mm.
Yes.
You know, but I mean, we would be here all day talking about that.
Yeah.
That's kind of more of a
Yeah.
because I mean, we're all grouped.
Well, I think that
but
we're having like a civil war right now
You
between
know what
the
I'm saying?
sexes.
Like a black male
Mhm.
is different being a black male.
Yeah. I've actually seen a chart showing
Extremely,
exactly what you're talking about.
extremely.
Where like black males down here, but then like
Yeah, it's different,
like
bro. It's
yeah, I
different.
know what you're talking about though.
It's
I know
different.
exactly what you're saying. But if we were just doing sexes, could you just say one?
If it was just if we were just doing sexes, I would say men.
Men. I'm gonna do you last, Sirhale. Who has more privileges today, men or women?
Men.
Who has more privileges today?
Men.
I'm gonna say women.
Women? What about you?
Men.
Men? So yeah, most of y'all said men except for one woman. What do you think, bro?
Who has more privilege?
Yeah.
Men with money have more privilege.
Ooh.
Average men
Yes,
don't.
yes.
Average men don't though. Yeah. Yeah. If you look at a socioeconomic and add race to it, it gets very intense whenever you start asking that kind of question. This is the last part of the show where we get to have a little bit more fun. Whenever it was boys versus girls before, I would have the guys critique the women and the women would critique the men, and y'all would kind of help each other get into dating. Recently, I started doing critiques just to make the show more spicy at the end, and we're gonna have Sirhale also giving some critiques to just help everybody get into relationships or get better at or try to get better at getting into them. To start, we're gonna make one relationship critique about the other people. We'll start with you this time, man. Yeah, you're gonna make one relationship critique about each of them. Just something to help them get into a relationship. So just some type of criticism, like you do this too much, and you should probably not do that because it's gonna hurt you.
Oh, based on the things that they said.
Yeah, based off the preferences and like the stuff that they said so far. You start with her first.
I honestly think she's pretty stern on what she wants. So I feel like with her, she's not gonna try to, you know how you kind of, okay, this isn't what I want, but I'm gonna kind of try it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
she ain't playing games.
Yeah, I don't think she would do that.
Okay.
So I don't really have no advice for her because she's
already solid.
She seemed the most strict out of the bunch, like just strict.
Yeah, she's not gonna make a mistake.
And I feel like everybody else, they'll probably bend a little in some areas.
Well, she was the one that said that you're celibate, right? Or wait. Oh no, you did it. Oh, never mind. No, man, she'd be having fun. She out in the streets. What you mean? Can you give her a critique also? Each one of them.
The critique with her would be that mouth, bro.
Yeah, I mean that
mouth run.
Okay. What about her?
He tell me I'm green all the time.
She just so green. She won't even give love the opportunity. She won't even let you in.
So let some men in. Let them in.
She's not gonna let you.
And then
in.
what about her?
With her, she just needs to
her stubbornness.
Yeah, probably let her guard down a little more and kind of go with the flow. You know,
she look a little stuck up.
See where things go. And
I'm just kidding.
And smile more.
Yeah, smile more. Yeah. No, Sirhale, give them one critique each.
Okay, just one.
Or no, you don't have to do just one, but just criticism.
Okay, so more for encouragement. You, very sweet person. Like I could tell you're genuinely sweet and smart. Keep that, but know that when you get with a man, you're gonna have to be a little bit malleable. Right, because you are tough. Like you ain't changing for
I'm
nothing.
Not tough.
No. So I don't mean tough in terms of like your exterior, but I mean like you want what you want, right? So and that's not a bad thing, but you're gonna have to be able to give up a little bit of that power for a man, depending on the kind of man that you get with. That's all I'm saying. You lovely lady, Miss Ma'am in the light blue, Miss Ma'am, you right over there.
Hi, Stickle.
Like you have everything, right? But you got to stop looking at what was wrong in your past relationships and gauging what you're going to do based off of what went wrong, right? So you want to be a wife, all of y'all need to stop giving it up, all of y'all need to stop giving up. All of
so
you.
don't get no coochie.
And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Your beauty is supposed to be invested. And right now, you guys are letting it go to waste. Like, the beauty ain't just to get the attention. It's to get a man to give him the best of your years so that when you're 50 and 60, you get to reap the benefits of the investment of your beauty. Y'all just letting it go. Y'all just giving it away, letting people have it. You got to think of yourself like a collectible. If you let everybody touch it, it goes down in value, right? So let that go a little bit. And for you, allow yourself to let a man be a man without looking at what bad men have done to you and thinking that the next man is going to do the very same thing to you. You got to be able to forgive and let go of certain traumas so you can bond with the next man. You're gonna have a long marriage because you already wife ready. I can tell by the way you were talking, the stuff that you were saying, your mentality. You're just gonna have to let drop the boss person, because your bossiness will get in the way of your love life, right? So when you get a man, you're gonna have to learn to. There's gonna be, when you at the shop or you're doing what you do, you in there. But when it's your man time, it's your man time, right? And you're going to be okay with that. And because you look like the kind of person that people look at, like you got influence, you're going to have to let your stuff going to have to drop in your life, because the attention you're able to give everybody now, that's going to change, because now you got a family to build, right? So that's you.
I'm following you on YouTube.
I'm telling you,
get up on there.
He's the best. I'm not even lying.
Literally,
He's
like,
the best.
so ready to
read me
watch
like
your
that?
podcast.
He's really good.
I'm a little rough, but I want to see
You're very
women win.
nice. Yes.
I'm rough, but I'm not rough because I'm trying to be mean. Like, the clock is ticking, and I hate to see good women, because I've seen it all my life. I mean, beautiful and lonely, and they got to rely on their kids to be their spouses because they didn't do the work it took to get one. So I don't want to see that happen with you. So, and you, Miss Lady, you've been a very beautiful lady. Put yourself in position to get with men who can appreciate and protect what you are, so that you're not in a position where you're vulnerable and you're broken, right? Silent women concern me. And I'm going to tell you why silent women concern me. Because when you go through stuff, you go through it internally and you never process that stuff out. And so when you have a down day and you're out, you be in a room crying by yourself and nobody will ever know, because you're going to get yourself together when it's time to come out again. So find a man who looks at you and wants to protect not the beauty, but the heart that you have. Because what makes you beautiful is not just your exterior, it's the heart in your quietness that you have. So find a man who can protect that and embellish that. And then you in turn take the best of you and you embellish that man's life as well.
Say that. Yeah.
Man, that was so perfect, bro. There's no way I could
we
top
get to
that.
critique
Yeah. Y'all are gonna come back after I say
president
something.
2024.
Y'all are gonna, y'all will
He's
even get
gonna
to
fill us
tearing
out
on me, because I know y'all aren't gonna like anything I say. My critiques aren't gonna be too harsh either. I really think that you have a lot going for you, honestly. The only thing that's not going for you, and I'll just speak to everybody in this point, is age. Like he's already saying, age is fucking everything. Guys want youth. Like, especially the guys that are making a lot of money, or like the really attractive guys or whatever. That's what they want. So y'all don't have time. Like he's saying, you don't have time to waste. You can't be sleeping with Chad Tyrone. You know, you can't be like wasting your time with these guys that aren't going to take you seriously back.
That's a Chad and Tyrone.
Yeah. You got to watch out, man.
You have to go for Tyrone.
Yeah.
Go Tyrone.
No, but you just got to be careful. That's all I'm really going to say to y'all, is because this is a panel of just mostly older women. Like, that's the only thing you have to worry about. I didn't mean to say older.
What do you mean?
Okay.
I didn't mean it like that.
You mean mature.
Yeah, my bad, guys.
Sexy.
We got some mature ladies over here.
Right.
So yeah, but no, that's the only thing though. Like, you don't have time to waste. You have a little bit more time to waste, but you have a lot of beauty. So you might be able to leverage that to like help you out longer. It just really depends. Everybody's different. But I truly, like, we had a lady on the show on Wednesday, and she was how old was Janelle? She was like 41 or 42. 41. She was 41 years old, and she has no trouble getting certain types of guys, because she literally is like a sexpert, and she was talking about worshiping penis and like all this type of stuff. Like, you gotta, I just truly believe age does, like, she kind of convinced me age doesn't matter if you really worship these men like some of them deserve. But yeah, so maybe y'all might want to check out that last episode and check her out, because she'll teach you some sex tips, how to lock guys. Like I said, I didn't even know this was possible until she came on my show, and she basically showed that you can lock in guys at any age, basically, if you're the right.
Told us not to give up no coochie.
Right.
Hey, I know. Don't see.
Make up your mind.
This is something that that I like to talk about also, is that y'all are in a really weird spot where, like, you don't want to make the guys wait 30 or 60 days, because obviously you don't have burning, genuine desire for that type of guy, because a guy who you have that vibe for, it's going to happen faster.
Yeah.
But y'all aren't a type of panel that's telling guys to wait 36 days. So I don't have to tell y'all anything. Y'all know how to get the genuine desire. Like, y'all know when you really like somebody. You just need to figure out how to lock those guys in, or how to lower certain stats so they're the type of guy that will get locked in. So, like, instead of the 6-foot guy, maybe the 5'9" guy. Instead of the fucking muscly dude, maybe the fucking guy with the money gut. It might be better. You never know if you lower some of them stats, if you're gonna get the loyalty and all the other shit that you want.
I love a money good.
Yeah, so that was basically for all y'all, but now y'all can give critiques to us. Now we'll start with you, and you can start with me or him, either one.
Okay, I think for you, just be more open to like new things and new experiences. I think that's kind of, I don't know what your situation is, but like that would be like holding you back and stuff. I think you could definitely like grow if you did that.
Okay. And for Sirhale, you got nothing for him, huh?
I mean, have another kid. Have 5.
What? That's
5.
crazy today. Today, that's crazy to have that many
That's
kids.
feedback.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now you can come in on me.
Okay. Kind of bend in the things that you require from your girlfriend. I think you are very I get you,
Controlling.
not controlling, but I think you have this like certain idea of like what you should say. But I think that she seems like a very awesome person, so I think that you should just let her do what she does.
Yeah. Well, so the thing is like I was explaining, when you're the right value of a guy, the women fall into their role. Like a man in his role, a woman will come in and just instantly fall into it. I didn't have to make her do any of those things. Okay. She naturally did it because she knew. I told her straight up from the front, I don't deal with this type of stuff. She already didn't have an Instagram with a bunch of guys on it. She already wasn't making any of those mistakes. And that's why I locked her in, because obviously she is different, And so she got locked in instantly. And she did she was very complimentary to me. But yeah, you can start with him or me.
Yeah. I guess just knowing him, I feel like I wish that he was more open to trust. He's a great person, good person, and he's really solid. So I wish that he would allow people to give him that same love in return.
Trust
and just being more vulnerable to.
After the stories he's told me, I would have hella trust issues too, though. Jesus Christ, like the cheating
I haven't seen it, man.
I get that, but I think that he kind of sometimes will get in that mode of like, okay, all you bitches got the same intention, fuck y'all, like, so I wish he would just be more open about people that genuinely do care about him and want nothing from him, but just to be there.
Not all women are like this, just like how not all men are cheaters, y'all.
We're gonna say that for another day.
Yeah.
Right. With you, buddy.
Oh
buddy.
Man.
Oh, buddy, you pissed me off today. No, I'm playing. I think kind of get out of that mind, or maybe when you're describing it, sounds like you're here and your woman is here sometimes, and then maybe you just don't hear it the way it's coming out. Like, oh, she fit into her role. Like, I
see it as like a 51-49 thing. Like, I may have final say in certain things, but and I believe in complementarianism, which means that I don't think I'm better than my girl. I think that I'm really good at certain things, and she just cooked a badass turkey dinner for us. Like, did basically everything. She's amazing. She's 23 years old and she's fucking cooking entire turkey dinners. Like,
how old are you?
I'm 31. Okay. She's an amazing girl, and I would totally give her what she's better than me at, which is a lot of fucking things, honestly. She's way smarter than me too. Like, she has a degree, she's going back to get another one. Like, she's a very smart girl, and I'm not that kind of book smart, so I'll give her all that all day.
Yeah, I think it's just the roles. It sounds. Are you Hispanic?
Yeah.
Did you grow up in a Hispanic?
Yeah.
Like, is that how your mom and dad were?
Yeah. They were hustlers. Like I have a mom and a stepmom, and they're both super good workers. But now, like, as my mom's older, she's definitely more of a stay-at-home mom. The way I see it is, guys can't have these type of traditional want these traditional things if you're not traditional too. Like,
right.
A guy can't be asking for a woman to be doing these traditional things if he's not a full provider.
Right.
It's goofy. you know, and like that's what's the problem today is there's a lot of guys that expect all this crazy shit, but then they won't do the dishes. And like here's another thing, I do the dishes at my house. You know, like I don't since I pay for somebody to do the lawn, I'm gonna help you out in other things like doing the dishes. Like
you just
cook,
seem
I'll
like
do
you
that.
have to have the final say.
Yeah, I mean obviously like that's how any relationship is. Like you're always gonna have bickerments, you're always gonna argue, and yeah, I'm always gonna have the final say.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. She's you'd be surprised how many of our arguments like you could say that she wins. Like I feel a lot of shit test on a daily basis. But yeah, anything else?
That's it.
No, we'll start with you.
Okay. So for my brother,
Is he your actual brother?
his tolerance, pretty much yes.
Basically.
Yeah, like family.
His tolerance is like if he say it just is what it is. I feel like he can compromise more on his tolerance. His tolerance is for bull crap is like yeah.
Like way up there? His tolerance is too high?
No, it's
or
low.
Too low.
It's low.
Oh,
it's low.
man, you gotta deal with some bullshit.
Yeah, so I want him to deal with a little more because with the caliber of guy he is, any woman that he ends up with gonna have to deal with some bullshit too. So you can't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For you, I just want you to less defensiveness because I like to talk and just pick my man brain or whatever, just on some just conversation like this podcast. So I wouldn't want you to think that just because we're talking, I'm always trying to argue. Like I literally just like to vibe or whatever. And I also feel like we should focus less on gender roles, like and more vibes. Like naturally, I'm gonna treat you like the man just because you are the man. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to like power struggle with you. So
it's just it's really hard because women are very strong today. Women are very masculine. So like you could say, you know, I don't want to have those power struggles, but every household today has those power struggles. And the reason why is because women are very masculine. Like obviously if you get out of high school and you immediately go to college or you immediately get into the workforce or something like that, you're going to pick up on certain traits because you're good at arguing, you're good at doing certain things, you know, like you're good at moving up in a job. So like you could try to avoid that stuff all day long. I'm not gonna sit here and say that we have this perfect traditional relationship. We don't. Like we're not perfectly traditional. There's a lot of things that I do that some men would be like, I'm never fucking doing that. There's a lot of things that like she does that wouldn't be typical traditional for a woman. So yeah, like I can sit here and try to act like we have like this perfect thing, but it's not like that. It's complete. I wish everybody else could see it. But yeah,
that's it for me.
Yeah, but yeah, I am very argumentative, and I do always want to have like the final say in things. I agree with y'all on that, though. For you, go ahead and give him a critique, and then me.
Okay. So for you, I think that you're very stuck in your
my bad. Couldn't hear you.
I think that you're very stuck in your ways, and it's kind of like your word trumps all. So I think that you should just be more open for sure. And then for you, same. I feel like you should focus less on gender roles and not be so defensive because just because we're, you know, giving you our opinions on it doesn't mean that we're trying to attack you.
And here's another thing. So like this happened in like a couple weeks ago. I had a girl walk off the panel because we were arguing about something, and like I had to, like she was very mad about the tone. It was the tone that I was saying stuff in. Like, what y'all gotta understand about men in general, just period. We talk this way and we talk like this all the time. I can debate with my guys all the time in that same way. And like y'all might all be like, well, I don't like how I did that, or I don't like that tone. But it's a very normal thing for men. We're logical creatures, and women, y'all are emotional creatures. So y'all are gonna see what we're doing and be like, oh, this hurts, or you know, my feelings and all that stuff. But as a man, I have to have this type of skill to talk like this, stuff like that, because that's how I'm gonna become more successful. I'm already at 31 years old. I'm not going to brag, but I'm very successful for my age. Amazing. And I would not be at that point if I didn't talk like this. And I didn't, you know, be so stern about all of that I do. But no, I completely agree, though, that I can always step back on it a little bit. Now, just really quick, I'd like to do a number to rate how good somebody is in a relationship, not based off of your beauty, but based off of how good they would be in a relationship. Like, would you be like, this person is awesome, like a 10, I would love to date them because they would take care of me like a motherfucker, or a 1, I would never want to date this person. Like, they're the worst type of person that I would ever want to date. We'll start with the ladies this time. I want you to give him a 1 through 10. Is he a 10, an awesome boyfriend, or would he be a 1, a horrible, or like a 5, somewhere in between?
Like a 6.
Like a 6? Okay. How would Sirhalespeaks be? Would he be a 10 husband? What do you think? Talk closer to the mic.
Sorry, he'd probably be maybe like a 7 or 8.
I'll give you a 10, Sir Hill.
7 or 8.
What about me?
You're in that range, like a 6.
6?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you.
Oh shit.
He's a 10.
He a tough one, but now, relationship wise,
Yeah.
I give him about a 7.
A 7?
About an 8. His
8.
character is very solid. I love his character.
Ladies, I hope any ladies are watching. He's actually good relationship material. What about
Well,
Sir
hold
Hill?
on, I didn't say that.
Hey, you gave him an 8. You gave him an 8.
That's what I said.
That's a pretty high number.
Ladies, I didn't say that.
That's a high number. What about Sir Hill?
Oh, you stinky. I would be like a 9.
You're a 10, Sir Hill. These
Yeah,
ladies
you a
capping.
10, baby. You a big 10.
What about me?
Oh, B. That's my girl. I'm gonna give her a 10, baby.
No, me.
Oh, you?
No, me.
Oh, shit. I thought you
Yeah,
said Brittany.
yeah. Y'all aren't gonna judge each other.
Oh.
We already know y'all would all give each other 10s. That's why we don't do that.
Oh. I would say, for me personally, probably like a 6, 7. You're we would argue a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we would
Oh,
go head
yeah.
to head. So
Oh yeah. All right. Go ahead.
One thing about my brother is he tell the truth. I will say that, and I'm big on telling the truth, even if you think it's something I'm not gonna like. So I'll probably give him about 7.5.
Just for the being honest part.
The honest part.
Okay.
Mhm.
What about
'Cause
Sir Hill?
It's giving a 9.
Okay.
It's a solid 9.
What am I? 5? Am I 4?
No, it's giving 7.
I'll take it. I'll take that all day. That's the highest one so far. What about you? What did you give him?
7.
7. What about Sir Hill?
I'm gonna say 9, 10.
He's a 10 every time. What about me?
I'm just playing. I'm gonna give you like 7.
Okay. All right. For y'all now, Lou, could you give her a 1 through a 10 on how good she is in a relationship? Is she a 10? She's the best relationship, or she's a 1? She's a horrible relationship.
I think she would be. I think she would be solid in a relationship.
Like an 8 or 9?
Yeah, I'm gonna say she'll be like a good 7.5.
Okay. What about her?
Peaches.
Here, talk closer.
Don't do
I really think she would be like real good in a relationship. Probably like a 9.
Okay.
come on, Big Lou.
I mean, you're already married for a while, so that's
was
something.
married?
Or no, you weren't married?
Who was-
Oh, my bad. I could have swore you were married to
Yeah.
because you were with him for so long. I just
I was.
assumed it. My bad. What do you think about her?
Big
1
10.
1 through 10.
Oh my gosh.
He tell me I'm green all the time again. That's all I can say.
She'll be perfect though.
Oh.
She would be perfect.
She'd be a 10?
She'll be perfect.
It just takes the right guy.
Yeah,
You just need to get the right guy. Yeah. What about her?
Look at you. It's so grim for me.
She gonna be in a relationship.
You're talking to the
She
mic.
look like a good in a relationship. She look like a good 7.
Okay. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Sir Hill, give them each one.
And before I do this,
Yeah.
Lady Hill, this is just.
Oh, that's right. I know that's right.
This is not real.
This
Okay,
is
so
not real. This is just for
I
the
love that.
so what's your name?
Perry.
Perry. So I got you about 7 or 8. Yep. Is that a bad thing? Yes. Yes. About a 7 or 8. I'd have to talk with you more, but I think there's just a couple things in relationships, but that's not a bad thing. That's really good.
7, 8's pretty good.
I got you about a 9.
Come on.
I think you might beat a dude up one, but
And will.
you will.
No.
Okay. I was going to say I saw the right thing.
I ain't
So,
gonna put my hands on no man.
yeah, so I got about a 9. You about a 9 and 10.
But why we get 9s? Tell us. We want to hear why.
Okay, so let me. I'll start with you. So
please.
at about 8 or 9, it looked like you check out, and I'm not sure if you do this. If like you did, yeah. All right, so yeah, so and that's the thing. So long-term relationships, it's about being locked in because life is going to try to pull you apart. So that's a big thing. You about a 9, it's just because I don't want you to get the big head and be like, oh, girl, I'm all that good stuff. So now you got something to work on. We got a little bit of work to work on. I can give you a 10 because you're humble. Like you'll take that and it won't go to your head, right? You got a real sweet spirit, but you're gonna have to be okay with roles though, because once you get with a man, you can be like, baby, this my man. Right? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's a good thing. And then you about an 8 or a 9 as well. So yeah.
Man,
Okay.
keep
I-
busting all of
I
y'all.
want to give y'all some advice though.
Yeah.
Can I give
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
advice?
Go for it.
You, my brother, are actually a good man. I'm tell you why. Men who have seen a lot can look like they're negative, but what they are is just conscious about stuff that's going on. So I would say if you're looking for a wife, you're gonna have to find a woman who's serious about you. Like that's gonna be the sign that this is the one for you. Not you got to be serious just about her, but she's gonna be trying to protect your heart, your mind, your energy. She's gonna have your back and want to be your friend, and she's gonna really work not to win you. She's gonna work to prove to you why she should be a part of your life.
Facts.
So when you find that woman that's serious about you, and that's your girl, man, right? So
Yeah, lock it in.
yeah, we got to take some time to grow because we move at the speed of lightning, so we're always high octane. I would just say with you in terms of relationships, don't forget to appreciate your girl now, and we can be critical, right? We can be critical of our girls. If something ain't right, we own it. This ain't right.
Yeah.
If we're too critical, it beats them down. So just make sure we take a little time before we say stuff and filter it so that she feels appreciated, even if you're talking to her about things that need to be done.
I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to learn from watching you, man. Is how to say things in a better way. Like that's what you're such a badass at. The way he says things, this is not. He's so good at it, and you can tell like a married person can know these type of things. You know, like and that's why I watch you so much is just to learn how to say things in a nicer way, or like how to be, you know, just change the wording, I guess you could say, and just a better way of saying it. But yeah, I am very critical, so I agree, man. I definitely got to like cut back on that a lot sometimes. I agree. But yeah, that's really it, y'all. Sometimes we do smash or pass, but I don't think it's gonna be fun with one guy.
Let's do it. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, okay, all right, smash or pass, bro.
It's annoying.
I gotta hit him.
Yeah.
Looking at
Smash. I smash everybody except my sister.
Okay, I guess girls and guys can be friends, guys. Smash or pass.
Smash.
Smash or pass.
big smash.
Okay. Smash or pass.
No.
Nope, y'all are just friends. Smash or pass.
Smash.
Okay, we had an almost all smash panel. That's
But
still
can we
good.
go by the ladies too?
Huh?
Can we do the ladies too?
Smash.
Smash.
We never had a lesbian panel, guys. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we gotta read super chats. Let's go back to all the super chats real quick. All right, hombre of the house, $5. Would you want your daughter to love and experience? Would you want your daughter to love and experience you have lived relationship wise? If no, why not? I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
My
understanding
daughter?
that question either.
Yeah, I can't read it perfectly.
I think they probably just wanted to ask, would you want somebody to treat your daughter the way you treat women?
Okay, yeah. Would you?
Hell no.
Or
No.
would you want her to go through those experiences
Yeah.
that you've dealt with? Maybe.
No.
Okay,
No.
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 Hell no.
What's the next one? $2 from Krusty the Clown. Guy in the end is such a 8-3T.
It's a beta code.
Oh,
beta.
beta.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
I've never seen it typed out like that. That's
Ain't nothing wrong with a beta dude.
yeah.
You ain't
Talking
gonna
about you.
respect it.
Yeah, ain't no respect from chat ever. $5 from Ricky Webster. Great show and great panels. That dude paid $2 just to say that. That's so funny. But yeah, $5. Ricky Webster again. Once again, Sir Hale for 2024 and 2028.
Come on.
Let's go, bro.
Let's go.
You gotta get on them city council, bro. You gotta move up.
All right, and that's it.
That's
for-
it. Oh
for
yeah.
the show.
Oh man, thank y'all everybody so much for showing out. Please put a like whenever y'all leave. Get ready for our next show, which is gonna be on Monday. I really appreciate everybody coming. These beautiful ladies, y'all are awesome.
Thank y'all.
Y'all are really game or like not gameplay. I can't think of the word, but y'all are really like fun. Like y'all didn't get in your emotions over anything. Awesome job. Like it shows a lot. It tells a lot about somebody when they're able to have these discussions without becoming emotional. It says so much, y'all.
These are necessary.
It's so necessary, right? Like didn't everybody grow a lot right now? Like I feel like I grew a lot right now. Everybody grew so much, and this is what this show is about, guys. I'm gonna always be changing women's lives, and that's the whole point of this. Is we're gonna change men and women, and we're gonna make everybody dateable again. Sir Hale, thank you so much for coming out, bro. Like you're literally one of my biggest inspirations right now on YouTube, and I can't wait to have you back, hopefully in a month or two or something. Lou, thank you so much for coming, bro. I want you to go ahead and let them know like your YouTube stuff really quick before we head out.
Yeah, guys. So if you want to follow me, Sirhalespeaks everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Sirhalespeaks on TikTok, on YouTube, and on Instagram. I talk about relationships. It's what I've dedicated my life to, and I would love to be connected with you guys. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming, bro. And we will catch y'all on Monday, man. Y'all have a good night.
All right, peace.
Peace out.
Bye.